belief in what you so-called scientifically literate people.
Hold on, Indigenous. I think Zion wants to ask a question or say something real quick.
No.
I said that's extremely that is very interesting. You know what I'm saying? What Indigenous just brought out. That's interesting for him to even place the question mark on the theory to question whether it's a faith. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a lot of science that we don't have, or even at his time didn't have all of the answers that we have now, or the data. We don't have all of the data, right? And not having the data, we make presumptions based on what the data we have says, right? And so there is faith that goes into asserting a hypothesis and a theory when we don't have all of the empirical data. You hear me? I think there's a lag.
We hear you, brother.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
So let me say something real
quick.
Hold on, let me just say something real quick. Babylon done, and then we get back to Zion, and then you respond after him, Indigenous. Shout out to Armand Ra, Reverend Armand Ra. Babylon done outside the box said, you say genetics come from eugenics, then you say genetics come from Genesis. You are a not truth teller and a half. All right, then just hold your thought. I will let Zion finish his point, and then you can respond to that. Yeah, go ahead, Zion.
Can you hear me? I feel like there's a lag. You hear me good, right?
Yeah, we hear you good. Yeah, you might get too much. You might get to close out. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a lot of sciences to assert that science is only a study of empirical data and empirical evidence based upon the empirical evidence. Sometimes folks are making assertions without all of the evidence. And then when some evidence comes in, okay, we know that one part of this might have some basis in fact, and the other part gets debunked. How many different science ideals of science were debunked? Certainly, scientific racism was built off of certain assertions based upon their information and lack of information that was geared towards their own perception of their own racial superiority, right? So yes. So they had an agenda. So we as human beings, whenever we filter information through our brains, oftentimes we're doing so to try to assert something that is important to us. Darwin was a racist. And I actually brought out the quote last night on DMG.
Peace, more wisdom.
Yeah, I brought out the quote on DMG's channel last night. I did a show. Please, y'all, if y'all get an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, go over there and show some love. Click a thumbs up, you know what I'm saying, on Zion, War Child Unleashed. I did a video over there just last night on the same topic. And
hey, Zion, real quick. Zion, real quick. When is he gonna say, "Hey man, y'all come over to"? When is DMG? So y'all come over to JJ7K TV. He only want to come out and do a preliminary. Right. So no, he don't get no goddamn plugs, man.
Okay, all right,
real, bro. I love. Hey, I don't have no problem sharing love, but when I ask you, say, "Well, damn, bro."
Right.
Can you come over at least do a preliminary before we do the debate? I'm not coming to the else channel. So now he don't get no. Now you could like say, yeah, come over my channel, Zion, you can watch it over there. But
I got it on my Facebook too. Yeah,
I'm talking about his part, man.
Right. I got it on my Facebook too. I recorded it. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody wants to watch it, you know what I mean, I have it on my my Facebook page. But Indigenous is absolutely correct. You know what I'm saying? When he asserts that the faith-based, you know what I'm saying? And we do have to consider the thinking of those people at that time, and how it reflects upon their ability to make assertions. Yep, Babylon done. To make these assertions, those assertions were made with their own state of mind, and a lot of their own epistemistic arrogance about their race and about Caucasians versus Africans and stuff. So definitely always keep consider that. You know what I'm saying? Consider that, especially when it comes to evolution and stuff like that. I'm not an anti-evolutionist. I just think that Europeans asserted a whole lot of scientific racism in it. And we have books like the bell curve, you know what I'm saying? Indigenous, you bring up the bell curve, right?
Yeah.
The bell curve was a whole racist book. Yeah. And that was within the last, 30 years? The bell curve came out?
Yeah, I'm about to call Sarnetta because other people want to come on the platform. And then I can't even share the video that we was going over because see y'all can't see this. Hold up, stop sharing. Let me try it one more time. Hold up. Yeah, he got to hook up the password so I can just jump on. Hold up. Let me see. Hit that like, share, and subscribe, man. Share this to your Facebook, your TikTok, any other social media platform. Let's try it again. All right, see if y'all can see this. Nope. Nothing, huh?
Yeah, I'm here.
No. So okay.
Nah, yeah.
So Zion, you keep talking, and me and Indigenous gonna call.
Okay.
And shout out to King J. Shout out to Amon Ra, Kefir Allen, More Wisdom, and shout out to Lines and Security in the building. I see you. All right, let's keep going. Go ahead, Zion. We gotta step off the call.
Yeah, big shout out to Amon Ra McCarthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see you in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat, in the panel. Yeah, so Kefus. Let me find that slide. So before Darwin died, he made an assertion, and I'm gonna read it to you. And you can find it. I will send you the source, since you say that Darwin wasn't a racist. That's actually a fallacy, right? No, well, it's not. I wouldn't say a fallacy. It's false. He was an absolute racist. So let me show you his quote. Okay, I'm gonna find it right now. Guatemala simplest experiments. Hold on, y'all. So Darwin made this statement about the races, and so to say that Darwin wasn't a racist, I guess maybe some folks missed it. I missed it when I was practicing my atheism. Okay, so I didn't know that he made this assertion, and that it's documented, right? Trying to find it. I might have to go to my slide. Oh, let me go to my slide so I can find this for y'all. Here it is. Okay, so how Darwin's theory was misused to justify racism. Social Darwinism, okay, coined in the late 19th century, this ideology applied Darwin's survival of the fittest to human societies. It claimed that certain races were biologically superior and destined to dominate others, used to justify colonialism, slavery, and the oppression of non-European or Caucasian peoples, right? So it was a part of scientific racism. Some of the schools that came from it, craniometry and phrenology, were falsely linked to evolutionary theories to rank races. But here's the quote, yo, to the dude, Kephas. Darwin wrote, quote, and I quote, "The more civilized so-called Caucasian races have beaten the Turkish hollow in the struggle for existence, looking to the world at no very distant date, what an endless number of lower races will have been eliminated by the higher civilized races throughout the world," unquote. This quote appears in a letter Darwin wrote towards the end of his life and is cited in Richard Wickart's book, How Darwinism Influenced Hitler, Nazism, and White Nationalism. Secondly, Darwin's Correspondence Project, archives from 1981, right? And Goodreads and other quote repositories referring to Darwin's correspondence. So you got to stop saying that Darwin was not a racist. Cephas, that's his own words right before he, you know what I'm saying, he kissed the maggots. Okay? Don't do that. Do not. The boy was a racist. Your boy was a racist. That's your man's. That's your boy though. You know what I mean? So, and his theory was used. You still there, Indigenous? Right. So, yeah, anyway. So what we're not going to do is sit here and act like, you know, now that doesn't necessarily mean that a lot of his findings didn't have truth to it. And a lot of times people do not realize that a lot of Darwin's theories of evolution was highly influenced by the indigenous people of the Galapagos Islands. See, when he went to the Galapagos, which is a string of islands, the people there were very helpful in pointing out the distinctions of different types of birds, different types of tortoises, different types of special variation that was very clearly represented on each of those islands. They had the same species of birds and tortoises and stuff. However, there were distinctions in those variations of animals. And the indigenous people were very aware, very, very much aware of this the variations. Okay, so I forget the book where it actually speaks about the indigenous peoples of the Galapagos Islands contributions to Darwin's, you know what I'm saying, final, you know what I'm saying, theoretical outcome. So we're not going to forget that, you know, he wasn't, like, he was highly influenced by the intelligent indigenous people that lived on those islands that were able to share some of their traditions and their beliefs about these variations within the species. So yeah, okay. The study apes that's what does that have to do with his last and final daggone one of his final daggone quotes? It doesn't take away from him assuming that Caucasians were the higher races and other races of indigenous people were considered the lower races, and he presumed that they would die. Okay, you cannot use that to go check Darwin's. It doesn't matter, because I'm using one of his final quotes before he died. So yeah, no, he died a racist. Now, he was agnostic, and that, I think, is where most people who are rational thinkers and to assert atheism is an absolutist ideology, because you don't have evidence for or against God, right? So when you don't have evidence, there's something called the fallacy of absence. The fallacy of absence of evidence is to assert that, oh, I have no evidence for X, and so X must not exist. No, we lack a lot of evidence for things. However, we come up with assertions based upon the circumstantial evidence built around it to say that there is a probability for this or there is a probability for that. Now, if you're a rational thinker and you are scientifically minded and you require data, just because you don't have all the data, you don't make an assertion. So for somebody to claim to be a rational thinker, the best place they should be is not an atheist, because that's absolutist. They should be an agnostic, because I don't have the data for this yet, nor do I have any data that doesn't support this. So I'm going to stay in between the gaps. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, but don't sit here and act like Darwin didn't die a racist. That would be absurd. The whole culture of his time, we're building off of scientific racism.
All right, 30 seconds remaining. Land your plane, Zion. We're gonna Indigenous want to get back in.
That's cool. Yeah.
I called Sarnetta. He's out and about.
He's moving around. Yeah.
He said he's gonna call his queen, and she gonna she gonna get so we can be able to share the screen.
Sarnetta
got an e-bike.
Yeah, he got an e-bike like me.
Zion, I think I heard you talking about Darwin's talking point.
Two at a time. Whoa. I got it. No, I'm talking about you, but we got 2 ears apiece, right, everybody? So if you kind of hear something going on at the same time, somebody got to be like, okay, hold up. And then let the moderator type of guy, fellow, like, me right this time, like kind of, okay, hold up, y'all. So the audience can't hear both of y'all. And I'm not trying to, like, I'm dominating. I'm just trying to keep it where the audience can get the full, the full answer of the info. I think let's let Indigenous come back in as he wants to respond to something you said, and let's keep it flowing. And then I'm going to address the audience. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't hear Zion speaking. I can't hear him. I don't know. I didn't hear Zion at all. But Zion, I think what you were saying was, Darwin's talking point is some distant future, not measured in centuries, that the civilized races will eventually exterminate the uncivilized races, right? Am I right there, Zion? Yes or no? That's all I need, brother.
Yes, sir.
I can't hear him.
He said yes. He said yes.
Okay. All right. Well, let me read another one to you, brother. On the same lines, like I said, he's asking you, is evolution a science or a faith, right? So now let's hear from a eugenist, because we don't talk about eugenics a lot, and I'm wondering if people really know what I'm talking about. But we go to Margaret Sanger now, and let me read one of her quotes. Birth control is not merely of eugenic value, but is practically identical with the final aims of eugenics. That's telling you right there to your face that what she was doing, dealing with eugenics. This is Galton is neo-Darwinism, and he's just, taking his uncle's or his first cousin's theories and putting them into action, y'all, through eugenics, sterilizing, making up terms like unfit, feeble-minded, all of these things. You see what I'm saying? And then Margaret Sanger comes right in behind him, and she's regurgitating the same narrative. She created the Negro Project. She created the American Birth Control League. She coined the terms she coined the terms birth control. Okay? That's her. So when I'm giving you the origin of these people, I'm not just talking to be talking and throwing out names. I'm giving you the origins of this scientific racism from the papal bulls that justified it, that allowed them, to do what they did, enslave the people who wouldn't convert, or enslave the African. He didn't even have to convert. You just had to be black and African. never a part of it. These were the same terminology they were using in slavery for us. Unfit, feeble-minded, imbeciles, and idiots. That's the same stuff they would call us in slavery. So then when we come out of slavery, they put it into science. They back it up and justify it with wicked science. And what does 1 Timothy say? 1 Timothy 6:20 says, science falsely called. I'm going to get those scriptures for you, and I'll have them for you in a second. But I wanted Zion to go ahead and get in. But do you understand that? Let me read it for you again, Zion. This is Margaret Singer talking, a staunch eugenist.
Yes.
The campaign for birth control is not merely of eugenic value, but it is practically identical with the final aims of eugenics. This is controlling the masses. This is controlling who breeds and who doesn't. This is sterilization of the ones that they deem not worthy.
Wait a minute. Stop right there. Whoa. Stop. And this just stop. So you're saying that it was a diabolical plan to eliminate and eradicate the black race by putting these Planned Parenthoods in our neighborhoods. Is this what you're telling me right now? And for the people who never heard of this information before, go ahead.
But they knew it was too politically incorrect to just come and shoot all the black people, so they just go and sterilize us so we can't produce any more children. And then this is the woman who created Negro Project in 1939. It only lasted 3 years, and it changed over to Planned Parenthood. And today, 60 million people have been children. I know that was in 2016 when I got that, that estimate. So, 60,000 babies have been aborted since then. And 20 million of them was our babies. A third of them. So like I said, they're quelling us, trying to keep us from mating because they say without a great amount of help that we'll revert back into savages. And not only that, like Bill Gates is over there saying that he has to help them because of poverty. All their population is booming while they're falling off. And I'm wondering, why are you so worried about our mating and trying to quill us and keep our numbers down? And this is exactly what is going on. And these are the people who is bringing it to you. And Bill Gates' daddy was the head of Planned Parenthood at one time, too. I'm bringing it to you straight and direct. And you can't debunk none of this because all of it's true. That I'm telling you. There is no debunking this.
So hold on.
Right.
Hold on. Okay, so who are some of the people in the community that support this Margaret Sanger? Is unbiased? I know you mentioned him. Is he on your hit list?
Unc was too. Unc was bigging up. Woo Jai Woo.
No, not the Woo Jai.
Chef Reed, and I beat them all up.
Chef Ring too?
Yeah. Chef Ring.
Man. Shout out to Chef Ring, man. Subscribe to the Carvernius podcast. Carvernius. How you say it? This Carvernius.
Carnivorous.
Yeah, carnivorous. Potato, tomato. You know what I'm saying.
And they can get it too. That's all they got to do is poke their head up. But they was flunkies of Unks, unbiased. Sosa, Chef, all them, they was flunkies following behind Unc, believing everything that was coming out of his mouth. And then the Indigenous Blackman come around and bust him in the head to the white meat. And he wouldn't even talk to me for 2 years when I started going at him in 2020.
2 years,
He didn't talk to me. He didn't have a conversation with me until 2022.
All right, so let's get back to the heavy hitters. Leave the mid-range guys alone, man. Let's get back to the heavy hitters. Now, what is your main problem with Inky? Because he's promoted now as one of the top guys in the HOK. He ain't reached gold status. See, Inky, when you reach gold status, then I might, see, checks and balances. You ain't coming from a crown over here. You see Tazard running. You see Jabari running. You see Black G. No, I don't say. ain't gonna say Black Jesus.
I just spoke to Black Jesus
But I
last
ain't gonna do
night.
self-promotion. Peace to Black Jesus, man.
I just spoke to him last night.
Yeah, what I'm saying. That's what's love, man. Shout out to Black Jesus, man. For sure. They go check out his tournament, man. He got a tournament going on. Him and Jeremiah, please say the Yah. You know, that's what we do. Tournaments and go on. Whenever we want, and after the tournament, you come over here and tell, well, what happened? Why they say you lost? Or did you win? And, you know, yeah, I'm on my victory parade. You know, however you want to go. This is all debaters are welcome. But don't cry when you get questioned by the real top scholars. You see, we don't play.
Yo, Molly.
Make sure you remember who it is that's teaching you this. So Inky can't pop up.
Go ahead.
Try to regurgitate it and act like this is his information, like he's been doing with a couple of my talking points. Now I ain't saying that Inky ain't got no information. I'm not saying that. And you know, and I've enjoyed Inky's watching Inky over the years, and Inky has been out here longer than me. But Inky ain't been talking like this. He can't break this stuff down like I do. And if he would have, he would have had it for the debate. Just like I said, he's coming in behind what we're presenting. This is my information that I've had for years. And ain't nobody out here breaking it down like this. And they're not giving you Margaret Sanger. They ain't really giving you eugenics at all. They're not giving you Francis Galton, the cousin of Charles Darwin. They're not really talking about these things. And they didn't start talking about them until recently. Just like Mendel. So just like I said, y'all
whoa, stop, because it's like an interview type of the situation we got going on here. So when you talk about Mendel, how important was Mendel into this whole equation as far as how did it help or how did it discredit Charles Darwin and his theory of evolution?
Well, it's what we call hold on, let me see. It's what we call JJ. Like I said on your platform, I already did this on your platform, so I don't mind doing it. You know, because I already did this on JJ's platform. I was going to hold it and tell side letters, but since we up here and I'm with my buddy, we're going to go ahead and get into this.
Get into the
you know, like I said, I already law conservation of matter and energy, which says that something cannot come from nothing. Now, matter might be displaced, but it's still going to be, you can't destroy matter. You can't destroy these things, right? So that's what we're talking about, right? So that destroys your boy's theory, the Big Bang theory, formalized by George Lemaitre. All right, in 1927.
All right, stop. Okay.
In 1927.
So it messes up with George. Hold on, because this is a lot of new information for some of the younger audience. So I don't want you to go too fast. Slow it down. You have a lot you want to bring up, but you have time today. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody up here opposing that. Even when your ops come up here, man, take your time with them, man. You got to give them baby food because some of them just ain't ready for all the meat and potatoes in one plate. You see what I'm saying? So go ahead now. The PDD area pause is over, man. We know what it is. Yeah, man. We ain't got to make you know what I'm talking about, man. If they want to think like that, they can go join the Chris Harris types. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do that in for comic relief.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you did. But hold on, family. So go ahead. Did you understand the question?
Yeah. What did you say? I'm sorry. You said what do I mean by that?
Mendel's law, right?
Okay,
so it's Mendel's theory or is it Mendel's law? And then how did that help? Hold on, listen to the whole question.
Not singular.
Indigenous brother, you got to listen to the whole question. You know, yeah. Did it help or discredit Charles Darwin theory of evolution when you're coming to the Mendel's laws and genetics and all that? Go ahead.
It basically debunked it. Like I said, so I'm using science to debunk science.
Right.
And I'm giving you these laws, not theories, which are beliefs, but laws. They took strenuous research in time to become a law. You know, they were theories at first, but this is an example of theories becoming laws. All right. So why hasn't Darwin's theory became a law? Why is it still just a theory? Anyway, but like I said, they can't explain information. Genetics
So-
comes from Gregor Mendel, right?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. I was going to ask you. Yeah.
Gregor Johann Mendel.
Johann.
Same name as the middle name is Johann Frederick, but anyway,
Yeah.
Gregor Johann Mendel, 1822 to 1884. All right, whose work on inheritance is laws and breaks down into three main principles. Now, you heard what I said. This is Gregor Mendel, ladies and gentlemen, and whose work on inheritance is laws, not theories, laws, and breaks down into three main principles. The first one that I read down was the law of dominance, which states that dominant traits mask recessive ones. Remember I told you they took Mendel's work and the dominant and recessive, which he coined those terms, and
Right.
they weaponized it.
Right.
Okay? And
Tell them they changed it around from them being dominant,
Yeah.
But how can that happen when it don't match up with their so-called science? Because you can't get two recessive genes and make a dominant gene, which is like with melanin and all that. But go ahead, Indigenous.
Well, Blumenbach said, before him that we degenerated from white, right?
Oh,
I've said that numerous times. The reason why he said that is because like I said, he created craniometry too. Created the term Caucasian.
Hold up. Well, what science did he have behind him saying that we degenerated? So we got to slow it down in bits and pieces. Did he have any empirical evidence to prove this statement? Go ahead, sir.
I'm going to tell you why he made the statement.
All right.
He made the statement because the skulls were white. That is his science. He said because the skulls were white, we would, assume that he degenerated from white people.
Come on, Zion. Hold on, Zion got shocked with that. Zion, what you think about that, man?
Yeah, no, he's absolutely correct because I read that just the other night when I was doing my research on this. They tried to assert because the skull was white in the craniometry, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I brought up that image of what's the dude in Django, the white guy, freaking daggone the white guy with the skull. Because even in the movie Django, the dude actually brought out craniometry to and that was a reflection of. I love that movie Django because it actually
Charlie Sheen. It was Charlie Sheen.
No. The
Charlie Sheen and Sam Jackson, wasn't it? My fault.
No, it wasn't Charlie. Not Charlie Sheen. I forget his name. It's
Leonardo. There you go.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Yes, Leonardo DiCaprio played the son of the dead slave owner, and his father had a slave who died, who was his closest house Negro, right? And so Leonardo DiCaprio's character opened up the skull to explain why black people were lesser.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Remember how he cracked the back and he said, basically, this is the reason why you guys are inferior to us, right? And in that, what they were showing was scientific racism during
that time.
The daggone that you know what I'm saying, slavery.
Yep, that time.
And we're not going to ignore that.
Great point you brought out, bro.
Word, man.
Yeah, War Child. That's a great.
That's what I've been bringing out.
That's a great point. That's a great point that you brought out about that movie. No, everybody. I've been talking about craniology, all that too, man. With some guy named Morton. Some guy I forget his first name, Morton. Before I even knew you, so it just everybody has had pieces of information, bro. Man.
Remember?
Come on, man.
Uncle Sam Morton was the father of scientific racism, and I beat him up on that. But Zion, you're exactly right, brother. But what they can't tell you is that could have been phrenology that he was using too, and that's Francis Gall. Okay, brother. Okay. So you can look up Francis Gall.
Good.
It's either G-U-L-L or G-A-L-L, right? Francis Gall, he created phrenology. P-H-R-E-N-O-L OLOGY. Okay, that's phrenology, and that is also, the study of the skulls. In different aspects, the bumps and the lumps and this and that and the other. Which there's no real science, at that time for that. You know what I'm saying? And so we have people working during the same time, if not before Darwin, because the law of conservation of mass and energy, that was from a guy who lived from 1743 to 1794 and did more in his lifetime. He created I'm gonna save that for later. But like I said, that right there, you know what I'm saying? So, and then so let me get back to these laws. All right, y'all.
Hold up, real quick. Just let me acknowledge a couple of people in the audience. Shout out to Sister Sakina Ra, the Source of Life in the building, and A-Flash TV. Yeah, man. The link should be in the chat so everybody can believe. I know some of y'all watching from JJ7K TV, but if y'all come over here, if you want to jump on the panel, if not, chill where you at. It's all good. We are one family, and it's all information. We're trying to get a Harris Duncan in the building. Said great point. Clary 91, total propaganda bull. I wish I could share some of these comments. But it's coming soon.
Family, y'all know the truth. Family, y'all know the truth. Y'all know the truth when you're hearing it.
Yeah, we got Ninja Please in the building. Yeah, man, this is debate Coliseum.
Yeah, I'm gonna correct myself on that. Yeah, it is
Lions collaboration.
It is phrenology. You're correct. And shout out to Babylon Done.
Yeah, I know, Zion. I know.
It's phrenology. Yes.
You're talking about Babylon Done.
Not craniometry. That was phrenology in Django. Yes. Yep. Thank you guys. And I will make sure that I shout out. I'll shout you out when I bring that up. I'll bring up phrenology. I'm gonna shout you out. All right. Indigenous. I ain't gonna rock like I just.
Like I said,
I'm gonna shout you out, man.
Then this information ain't being presented.
Yeah.
This information ain't being talked about. Now I'm bringing it out.
We got H.
This is how easy for me to do it. Now let me break down these laws because that's what I was doing before.
Go ahead.
Let me break down these laws.
Yeah, break it down. Shout out to H. Malek in the building. Hey, hold on, real quick. Hey, Ginger, before you, because you can go over. I forgot H. Malek in the building. She said, please share the stream, subscribe, click the notification. Go ahead, Indigenous.
Okay. Genetics came from Gregor Mendel. He lived from 1822 to 1884. Okay. Now his works on inheritance is laws and breaks down into three main principles: the law of dominance, which states that the dominant traits mask recessive ones; the law of segregation, which explains that alleles separate during gamete formation; and then the third one, the law of independent assortment, which indicates that genes for different traits are inherited independently of one parent. Meaning that, Zion, say me and Zion are brothers. Me and Zion are going to get different traits from our parents. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're going to share blood. We're going to share, common ancestors. But that mix from each parent is different in each child. Okay? So that's what we're talking about. So there's three laws right there from Mendel that has not been brought up.
See?
And I'm bringing them to you today. All right, this is new information in the community, and then you'll hear these guys coming in, running behind it, and trying to regurgitate it. And now the last thing that I want to say is Thomas Hunt Morgan.
Thomas Hunt.
All right, now this is the guy that we give the credit for the chromosome work to.
Thanks.
All right, Thomas Hunt Morgan, 1866 to 1945. An American evolutionary biologist, geneticist, embryologist, and science and author who won the Nobel Prize in physiology or medicine. All right, and in 1933 for elucidating the role that chromosomes play in heredity. So he's using Mendel's work, heredity, and he's coming up with, this chromosomal work, which was, far above and beyond what was going on at the time. Now, this is following the rediscovery of Mendelian inheritance in 1900. So he's following the rediscovery of Mendelian inheritance in 1900s. I don't know how they lost it for 20 years or so, but then all of a sudden they saying it popped back up, and this is Thomas Hunt Morgan, who is using it in his work. So Morgan demonstrated that genes are carried on chromosomes and are the mechanical basis of heredity. These discoveries formed the basis of the modern science of genetics.
Hey, you better get up in here. Hold up, don't give too much of your hand. They might try to take your information, slap it, flip it, rub it down. Oh no!
Too late, because Indigenous is the one who's putting it out.
Nah, they may try to use it against you, man. Don't give them all your weapons right now. They peeking in. Hold on, we gotta acknowledge this. Just hold up. Let me get the flow of the show. Real quick, you just hold up for a second. You killing them.
But ain't none of them bring none of this stuff out. So
we get that point, bro. You ain't got to tell us no more. We listening. It's gonna be we listening, bro. You ain't gotta tell us no more. Some information you bring up, they ain't bringing out. Some information I said but some information they say. I mean, it's just information, man. But we get it. Your foot is on their neck, and the way they tell me the information you're saying, they flipping it up and they trying to use it to go against you and use it to their advantage. We get some of the talking points. We get that, bro. So just continue to stay on their neck. I know you mad at it.
Well, we got to ask y'all, why didn't y'all have any of this for y'all's debate?
Okay, there you go. Now who you talking about? Inky and Unc, right?
Yeah.
Right, go ahead.
Where was any of this in y'all's debate? Big timers. Hey, look, Vince, I've been here 20 years and ain't said nothing.
Damn.
You ain't been nothing. Only thing you got kicked like Robin for Batman, even though you look more like the Bat.
Oh, come on, man. Who are your sidekick to, man? Let's get you
Polite. Polite. Yeah, he's Robin. You know, even though he looks more like the Bat than
come on,
like
man. It's a family.
the sidekick.
Hold on, this is a family show, man. Yeah. Right, let's keep it going. Information. Thank you. You're my brother. Go ahead.
I bet he's still sending polite back shots of himself to this day.
No, come on, man. Come on. See, man, I can't even step away for a second, man. Come on, man. This is a debate coliseum. Don't come in here with your feelings or emotions. You hear me, man? Hey, punks jump up to get beat down. Where you at? See, now that we got the coliseum open, where your Warriors at? We don't care what league you come from. You know? Any of you little debate leagues out there, any of your big debate leagues, come into the debate coliseum. Hey, it's all fair game until you get in the ring. Then it's on you. All right, so we got Sakina Ra in the building. She had peace with the M Babylon done outside the box. Sunchild, Animism, and AI Jahiz and Igbo Kalam were non-animists, and they were from North Africa. Let's see what else we got. We got Sociite Commodore in the building. Commodore. Some new people coming in. Nigga, please. My nigga Jay Snake Ben said that. So that's nigga, please. King Ra in the building. Hold up, and I got to give a shout out to the audience, bro. Come on, right? They'll be laughing.
My bad.
Yeah, you're confusing animist societies. This is sort of nice talking to somebody versus the origin of species, sunshine. Who else in here? Okay. These some new, like I say, H. Malek, loyal supporter of the HOK in the building. You know, says peace to JJ. And, they getting a little crump in the audience. Claire 91, total propaganda bull. I don't know what point that was on because that was at 10:44. That was 10 minutes ago. My fault. NA Flash TV. Some of y'all peeking in from JJ7K TV. Man, y'all go ahead and hit that share, that like, that subscribe, man. Get this information out. Send them out to some of your favorite debaters that's being challenged right now. You know, because we ain't hiding and we ain't ducking. You hear me? You know, we coming through the cornfield trucking like they did on goddamn one of them. What was that movie, man?
The trucker.
What was his name, man? The two dudes messing with the wrong trucker. You start tracking them down. I forget the name of that show, man. But that show was crazy. But anyway, Inky misunderstood the scientific language. That's what Thanos said. You know, who else we got up here? We want to announce the audience because, you know, without y'all, there would be no us. You hear me?
Right.
Babylon Don.
I love y'all.
Yeah, Babylon Don.
I do this for y'all.
Yeah.
I do this for y'all.
Yeah, we do it for y'all. Now, Babylon Don and Outside the Box, man, you sound too much in the audience not to be like hitting the link. Zion got up here. What's the problem, bro?
Right.
You know, you over there with Q Butters, you jump on the panel. What you hiding over here for, man? This is a Coliseum, man. You claim to be a warrior, you get in the goddamn Coliseum. I'm neutral. Now, if it was me,
Q Butter and them can't give you this information either. Ain't nobody in this community gonna give you this information. You get it straight from Indigenous Blackman. I don't want to hear no more talk. I'm getting tired of people always running in trying to make it seem, oh, well, eugenics wasn't changing the genetic. Yes, it was, man.
Okay, so what comment you see out and pissing digits out? Babylon, now you need to get in here and defend yourself, man. This ain't fair.
You ain't gonna do nothing but take up time and waste our time. We need to get back to the video. That's what we need to do.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. Hyperpurry is. I don't know if you got the memo. I'm the new host over here at the Go Watch the Beginning. Come on, JJ took over the platform, shaking my damn head. I don't know what your problem. Hold up, brother.
Right. Hold on.
What's wrong with you, man?
The last host they
Who
had.
is hypothermia?
Yeah, the last host they had couldn't even maintain himself. You know what I'm saying? With the blah.
You talking about Juvenalities, man. We ain't got to bring him up.
He tried. Fire ball. You can't touch JJ with the moderation.
Hypothermia and had a hypothermic attack. Yeah, I cold, shivering. You know, I don't know what's wrong with you, sir. But you can get up here and get the smoke too. What you hypothermia about? Shout out to hypothermia. Support the show, brother. Peace and love, man. Now, see, I'm not taking over nothing. We got one of the coldest goddamn judges in the building. No, I ain't gonna feed it to him, H. Malay. Yeah, we can't do nothing like that. We got Philip Baines in the building, man. I can't wait. Hey, bro, this guy right, he has a point system when he does the judging system. You see, he gonna decorum, rebuttals. Did you stay on top? All that. That's what we do. We bring out when we do some debates over here, I want him as a judge. You know, in the Coliseum, you get the thumbs up or you get this. You thumbs down, your head then got cut off. All three judges. And then they go, and then look, it might be 2-1, but guess what? You better explain. Oh, they're gonna sign that up. Let's see what Frankie talking about. The Godfather of consciousness. Hold up.
Y'all still going, right?
Yeah, man. What you what's going on,
I can't
man?
get her right now.
Yeah, you still out?
I can't get in the paw right
That's
now.
That's okay. We still carrying the show till you can get back to home base, man.
All right, man. Cause, I gotta take care of this call.
Yeah, we got. Yeah. Okay, he good. All right. That hung up everybody. And then you have to call back. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, peace and blessings to Philip Baines. Yeah, I ain't going to feed to this guy, man. You know, for real, we got Africa First in the building. For real, JJ, keep his blood clock in check. We'll keep your blood clock in check. Hypothermia is, man, you got some explaining to do once the link get put in there. You better get up here. You know, this is Debate Coliseum. You hear me? Lions. We got Lions lurking there. I got some of my champions with me, man. Y'all in some trouble now. And we done got some keys. Hey, Zion, go ahead. Get it to what is you and Cedric until Indigenous get back? You know. So what is the disagreement between you and Cedric? Both of y'all kind of into science. Both of y'all into science. Why is his science disagreeing with your science?
My argument was that a human being cannot live without belief and faith because all of these atheists, they always come with the talking point. And trust me, you remember when I first came into Lions Den, I came as an atheist, right?
Atheist,
So what they're not going to do is act like what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I was on the other side, you know what I'm saying, when I came, you know what I'm saying, into the debate platforms and stuff. right? And the statement is that atheism is a lack of belief. That is a oversimplification because no human being can live without belief. In fact, your brain is wired to believe. In order to go about your day and do what you have to do and have children and try to protect them, you are belief-based, even in your assertions that are based on some evidence. You might not have all the evidence. Right. You're not going to have all the evidence, but we go about living and persisting with an ideal that we're believing that you know what I'm saying, we're going to make something happen every day. So Unc West and me had a conversation in private, and I said, Unc West, do you think that atheism is a lack of beliefs? And even Unc West said, no. Who the hell lives without beliefs? So you cannot live without a belief. So to say that atheism is a lack of belief is an oversimplification. It's foolishness, right? Your prefrontal cortex, your limbic system, your hypothalamus, all of these work in conjunction for you to live and persist. And so once you actually lack beliefs, you have no beliefs, you become disillusioned. And disillusionment often leads to wanting yourself, being dysfunctional, right, and you don't even want to live no more. The world becomes dookie juice. I said it, y'all. If you have no belief, the world is nothing but maggots, decay, and poop. So,
damn, Cedric. Man.
So you're not going to sit here and say, as an atheist, you are totally based upon empirical evidence and have no illusions. Illusions are part of the human brain. You cannot get away from. In fact, that's his illusion. Oh, he believes that he's entirely empirical. And sir, unless you have removed your prefrontal cortex, you are not. And that was the whole entire the question was, can a human live without religion, and is atheism a lack of belief? And religion, understand this, y'all. Religion is not just church, mosques, and synagogue. Religion is even in academia. Religion is in gangs. Religion is in fraternal orders. Whenever you have a bound system of belief and an organized system of practice, you are engaging. When you watch your child walk down the aisle with his cap and gown, with her cap and gown, you jump up, you get goosebumps because you're seeing your child.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
You're seeing your child achieve something that you believe that they could. Now it becomes material and you are having a transcendent moment. So you cannot live without your prefrontal cortex. That's why I don't care what those two judges said. I won that debate off default. Remove your limbic system and your prefrontal cortex and show me you can live without belief. I'm done.
So you wait a minute, champ. All right. So as you can see, Cedric, you built your whole premise around a fallacy and didn't even know it. So let's get Indigenous Blackman back here. We're gonna come back to you on this. What are your thoughts on that what Zion said, and then get back to your information, what you want to say, Indigenous. Go ahead.
I'm gonna teach all y'all something today. Zion, you said you was an atheist, all right? You say they don't have a belief. Well, let me prove to you that they do.
Hold on. I say that they cannot have.
No, hold on, but then you put more. No, he said he used to be an atheist.
You said atheist. You did say atheist, didn't you? You said it.
Right, and I said that they cannot live without belief.
Indigenous, you gotta stop being so goddamn combative, bro. We on the same.
I'm not
They
being
cannot
combative, but
live.
Bro, you do this too much. Come on, man. Calm down, man. Damn.
No, he's
You
misunderstanding what I'm
you putting
saying.
words in his mouth. You putting words in his mouth. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, bro.
All right, well, I won't say nothing else to you, but I will say this.
He's not an atheist anymore, bro.
Okay, whatever.
No, it's not whatever, bro.
We don't need you talking. We don't need you talking.
Listen.
At all.
Okay, hold up. I gotta take him away from the camera for a minute, man. Hey, bro, here, go over here and talk to yourself for a minute, man. Hold on, let me hold on for a minute, y'all.
Right. I'm saying that they cannot live without belief. Belief is actually a default mechanism of our human brain.
Over the whole goddamn thing? We ain't doing that, man.
Yeah, in order for you to persist and exist, you would without belief, you would have to remove your prefrontal cortex. So no, I'm not saying that atheism is a lack of belief. I'm saying that they are wrong, or they're oversimplifying when they say, and when atheists say they don't have beliefs, they only are based on empirical evidence. That is a fallacy argument. It's a fallacy. That you know what I'm saying, unless you took out you lobotomized yourself, you are not living without belief. Everyone needs belief. We have to believe that our children, we have to believe that when we get married and get into a relationship, we have to put faith in our spouses. We have to live with faith every day when we go to work, that we're going to make it to work, get the paycheck, and go home. There is no life without belief. Otherwise, you're going to jump off the top of the daggone Empire State Building. You have to believe in something. It doesn't have to be a God. It doesn't have to be a supernatural. Just basic belief that I believe that I believe in science. I believe in evolution. I believe in Darwin. I believe in boom, snap.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that I'm against that argument. I'm fighting against that argument. That is a fallacy, a fallacy of equivocation. Atheism is not a lack of belief. It's only a lack of belief in God. Atheism, unless you are what do you call it? Apathetic, right? You're apatheist. Y'all look that word up. Apatheism. And apathy comes when your brain, when your prefrontal cortex is dysfunctional. Huh? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Indigenous. I respect your intelligence, brother. I'm with you.
Yeah, but you put something on. I was trying to tell Indigenous. I said, no, he didn't say that. And if I'm the host, I'm listening, and you going on false premise by saying he said that, I got to stop you. It's like I would want you to stop me, but we can stop it and get back to the point. That's all I'm saying, bro. Now go ahead.
Zion, when you first come in, you said you used to be an atheist, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I said you said that you were an atheist, and then I got stopped, and I said I was putting out misinformation. But you just admitted to what I was saying. So I said, you said you were an atheist. Okay? Or you brought up atheist. That's what I said. I said, you brought up atheist. And then, oh, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
No. I'm not an atheist
you
now.
Said it. You said it. I'm talking to faith. You said it, and I was just clarifying with you.
I am a believer now. I am a believer again.
That's the only reason why I brought it up.
Okay, look. Hey, bro.
Beat him up now. I'm about to beat him up.
Man, keep the show.
You just turned the phone over to me, man.
No, man, look, man, if you're going to be doing this, man, look, bro, stop.
You're right. All right. Go ahead.
Damn, man.
I was an atheist. I am no longer an atheist. I chose to return to faith. So as you are speaking to me now, I am a believer in believing. Okay? So talk to me in my present state. Don't talk to the dead Zion who was a non-believer. I believe, nigga.
Yep. He got mad and hung up.
I'm trying to be cool with the brother. You know what I'm saying? He's searching for something. You know what I'm saying? Keep searching. You know what I mean? I had to return to faith because without it, I was nihilistic and dysfunctional when I thought that I wasn't believing in something. That's the disillusionment. I'm a Rastafari, JUK. I believe in His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. Rastafari. I'm a Rastaman. I was a Rasta since I was 15. And even when I was an atheist, I just stopped believing in the deification and still was a secular Rasta in the sense of the political and African ideal. So I never dropped that flag. I never dropped my Rastafari flag. I just stopped believing in God and in magic and in supernatural stuff. But at the same time, I had to return back to faith. You know what I'm saying? Understanding how my brain functions, I know I need to believe in things. And so at returning back to faith and seeing all of the holes in atheist logic, I return back to faith. I'm not going to sit here and have a conversation. If you want to debate me on Haile Selassie, you can get on this daggone. The link is in the chat, nigga. What we not going to do is sit here and have a conversation with little back chat bangers. Okay? I talk to people who debate. And if you're not going to get on a stage, you can EAD.
Yeah.
You know what EAD means? Yeah, it means eat a
whole
penis.
Okay, come on, man. Little family show. All right. So let's talk about since Indigenous maybe a callback. Let's talk about another person in the community, Captain Tazariak and Sekou. Now, when you seen these two go, two worlds collide, who was the weaker opponent in that battle of titans?
I didn't watch it yet, Molly. I didn't watch it yet. I heard of the conversation that like they were trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like Sarnetta, big shout out to Sarnetta, was trying to set that up. I haven't watched it yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been working the last 2 days doing my own debate and then my presentation yesterday. So I didn't get a chance to see it. How did it go?
Well, I'll tell you how it goes. So Tazariak came in acting like he was a superior top debater on this goddamn in the universe. Sarnetta was like more like, hey man, you know, we see you debate Christian a lot. We want you to come outside the Bible and show what your scholarship is really all about. So that's frightening Tazariak, ladies and gentlemen. So he had to, you ever said maybe escape plan or whatever, where he got something like something happened, he go into the closet and he's safe in there. Everybody's seen it, Tazariak. You did not even want to, I just come on here to just see the stinky, filthy, somebody from over there in another continent that I don't like.
Right.
You're nothing to me.
You see how I saw how he treated Sekou, and he is so disgusted with with Africans more so than he's disgusted with when he talks to white Jews.
Talk about it, John. That's what I was trying
That's
to get
terrible, man. The self-hatred is crazy. Shout out to Sakina Ra. Yes, it's all belief. You are absolutely. There's a pessimistic arrogance for somebody to say they don't believe in. That's a pessimistic arrogance. Yes, Sakina Ra. Absolutely. Everything that we think is formulated in that prefrontal cortex, and so you're believing that you're not believing. So
right.
yeah,
You believe it, not believe. Right,
yeah,
right. Good point.
yeah. So yeah, but
You believe
I
what
don't.
you don't believe.
I saw the disgust on Tazariak's face. You know, I didn't watch the whole debate. I just saw like a little snippet of them. And the disgust on Tazariak's face said it all to me. Like you'll have a conversation with an Ashkenazi, you know what I'm saying, and be humble as a lamb. But when this African came up,
Right.
you know, he was a whole ham sandwich to you.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy. You know, and I get respect from the ISBK brothers here in Syracuse, but you know, me and Tazariak don't get along. You know what I mean? He don't care for me, and I could care less. You big fat frog neck Negro making daggone man's body butters. I'm sorry, you have nothing to say to me, brother.
Well, so why do you have to apologize to them? Does Tazariak represent
I'm not
all of them?
apologizing. I'm not apologizing to Tazariak. You know what I'm saying? But to my ISUPK brothers that do have respect for me, regardless of whether we agree or not. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Captain Azania. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Hauser Hobb. I love those brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'll go out there on the corner with studs and fringes on with them. But Tazariak can eat my feet. When a spin kick, I'll knock that nigga beard off.
No, man, we ain't doing that, son.
I'm sorry. I don't care for him. He don't care for me.
Come on, information.
I extended the gesture of good faith to the brother, and he was just nasty. Why? Because I take up the position that there are Ethiopian Israelites, that there are Israelites in Africa, and you just want to say everybody in Africa is ham and everybody in America, Latinos, Native Americans, and Negroes are the only Israelites. That's absurd. That's absurd. It's ridiculous. So it's ridiculous, y'all. He want to walk around with that shirt, that jacket on that says cult leader. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The ego, epistemistic arrogance on that side too.
Damn, yeah. Cult leader? I think I seen that.
You didn't see him with the jacket?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, when I came into Lions Den, I came in as the cult killer.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm still a cult killer. I was the one who was brave enough to walk up in the ISUBK camp here in Syracuse and barking and clapping. Some of y'all want to just argue behind the screen. I showed up with 2 niggas and a pair of nunchucks.
Yep.
Say I'm lying.
All right, they ain't want to let you in with your nunchucks. No,
they held my nunchucks. They held my nunchucks till I was done. You know what I'm saying? But they treated me with love and respect. When we got done with the debate, you know what I'm saying? There was some Moorish brothers there. Baba TV was there. And they had the Ital beef patties, you know what I'm saying? The Ital patties and the reggae music. We had a good time after it was over. And Tazariak's face was sour the entire time. He actually started heckling in the middle of my round. And Chatasaw had to correct him, like, can you know what I'm saying? Can we show some respect? You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. He was talking to Tazariak when that happened. Tazariak pulled up. They drove all of 5 hours from the city to Syracuse to see me and Azania debate. Yes, he was in the room.
Yep.
I ain't never scared. Some of y'all will never pull up in the ISUBK.
Hey, when they being rude in the debate, when talking, or what would you say he was doing?
Yeah, no, he started heckling. He started heckling, and Baba was the one who was giving me the amens. Baba was, you know what I'm saying? Baba TV, big shout out to Baba. You know what I'm saying? He was giving me amens and stuff, but he was sitting right back. Tazariak was all the way in the back, of the daggone, you know what I'm saying, the spot, sitting in the back corner with his little freaking daggone, you know what I'm saying, fishing cap on, you know what I'm saying, with his head in the phone. And you know, the man barely even freaking dapped me up or acknowledged me. But then when I was in the middle of my like second round, this nigga start daggone heckling and laughing, and they're going Chatazar, who was moderating. He was like, yo, all due respect, let's please show respect to the debaters. You know what I'm saying? This man was brave enough to pull up and show up face to face and cross the line over here. He had to G-check his own daggone captain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he started acting like a little daggone 12-year-old at a cafeteria table. Grow up. Yeah, tell Tazariak to grow up and stop rubbing men's body butters. Over here, body buttering men. Up out of here.
What was Abraham selling buddy butters? I mean, come on, man. You didn't monopolize, you didn't commercialize the Hebrew word. I got the baddest body butter. You should keep that separate, bro. What you trying to teach?
Yo, come on, B. You know
going on?
what I'm saying? And listen, B, when I was on Clubhouse, you know what I'm saying, Tazariak, I was selling incense and oils before that Negro, you know what I'm saying, came to the faith. You know what I'm saying? When I was a 15-year-old, I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't doing what the streets was doing. I was hustling incense, oils, black soap. I was that dude. That's how I met Sarnetta. You know what I'm saying? On that tip, going back and forth in the city, jumping from train to train. You know what I'm saying? Selling smell goods. You know what I'm saying? And a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, bud that I got from Queen Latifah's spot on Nostrand Ave, y'all. Y'all don't remember those days with the pillow sacks that were busting out the seams. But yeah, so that's what I was on. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was probably selling, you know what I'm saying, rocks. And I was over here doing the conscious thing, right? So so I had actually hit Tazariak up. I said, have you ever heard of Attars? Attars, A-T-T-A-R. It is the most expensive oils and the most classy oils that you can buy. See, F the Egyptian musk and the Kush. I love those scents. Those fragrances are great. But go and get you some Attars. I have an Attar called Majmua. Majmua is $80 an ounce. And hold on, they age it like wine. So I have Majmua 1989, and it is my brothers, y'all want a good fragrance, a manly fragrance? Go and get you some Majmua 1989.
All right. Let's segue into
not that $5.
Exactly. We'll segue to the information right quick. We're gonna play the audio until we can get the visual up. Because the way that Sekou and the way Tazariak was acting in this, like I said, he had been around, you know, no jumper, Adam 22, the white girl Becky saying the N-word 5 times. Where was that energy then? You could stand to sit in front of her, but for the person that you so-called hate so much, the people that you say is the devil walking in the face of the earth, you can sit right there and let her say the N-word and you don't check her and she said it 4 or 5 times? You, Sam Jackson, from Django, when it came to that situation. But now you want to get in front of somebody who's African, or you look pink. You're the one that's up here looking pink, bro. Come on, bro. Let's listen to this bozo, man. I'm tired of him, man. I'm tired of you and your fake 12 tribes chart. I'm tired of you and all your lies. And now you want to be Hollywood. Just say it. You've been a captain for 30 years, about 15, 20 years. Bro, let somebody else do it if you're tired of it, man, because you know it's a lie. Here we go. Hold on. Look at this guy. Look. Here you go. Look, he got his nose, and we're going to listen to him.
To be quiet while I was talking, so I was quiet. As soon as I said
already.
Talk, he interrupts.
No, he didn't.
I don't like being interrupted.
Let's start it from the hold up.
This is it, the grand finale. Inky, what's up, man?
I said, Inky,
do.
Look,
SUPK. So
I ain't hating them, but Inky, I mean, to be honest, bro, I don't think you know no little heavy hitter, man. You just some guy that came out of retirement that was, kind of carrying, polite, little bag with the little steak and shake hats on. But that's just me. But come on, man. But bro. I mean, I get it. Evolution, whatever. What is? I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna leave you alone, Inky. But come on, man. Everybody, man. I'm gonna leave you alone, bro. But I'm kind of. I've been battling Jabari. You ain't been in the battles with Jabari because you retired somewhere. You was battling. I don't know who you was battling back then, man. That's old footage. So you just can't come step back in and think you get a title shot. Don't work like that, bro. Yeah, them steak and shake, Marquise, them steak and shake hats, man. He got the him and play had the black ones on though. Everybody from the Midwest, the steak and shake, man. They had them little chef hats, them little pointy hats on. Come on, man. What's going on? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, man. Now you know what I'm talking about. Well, Jabari had on one too.
Can I respond to JUK in the audience?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
JUK, I don't teach that Haile Selassie was the second coming of Jesus. We don't believe that. In fact, in the Jewish tradition, in the actual, there is actually two messiahs. There's two hands of God. You know what I'm saying? There's the son of Joseph and the son of David. The son of Joseph is supposed to be pretty much sacrificed so that the son of David can be king, and that's a tradition, old tradition in the biblical context. You can look that up in Isaiah chapter 11 verses 10 through 12. No, I don't believe that Haile Selassie is Jesus' return. So I just wanted to make sure that I responded to that brother since he asked me to respond. So yeah, that's it.
Right. All right, let's get to this, man. We gonna improvise. Here we go.
SUPK and One West is not an offshoot. If you want to talk about,
yes, One West is yes. You are guys.
Yeah, they came out of the Commandment Keepers. They came out of the Commandment Keepers. You got to remember, Abba Bivens was a student of Rabbi Matthews and Rabbi. They are an offshoot. 1968 is when he was drinking in a bar and said he saw an angel while he was drunk in a bar. Abba Bivens. Okay, so stop it. But Abba Bivens was a student of Rabbi Matthews and Rabbi Ford. Rabbi Matthews went to Ethiopia and died and stayed and died there. In Ethiopia with Haile Selassie. Oh, Haile Selassie sent for Rabbi Matthews to come to Ethiopia. But these niggas are gonna say that no. You guys are late. You're late. 1968 is late. We're talking 1930s, 1920s. The Black Messiah movement and the Black Jews of Harlem and Chicago. The Commandment Keepers and the Moorish Hebrew Zionists who created the flag that we see now in Israel. They stole that flag, that white and blue flag that came from the creators of the progenitors of the Commandment Keepers. They had that flag. I got pictures of it in 1930. And Israel wasn't a state until 1940, right? 1940s, right? So they're an offshoot.
Right. Shout out to Victor Emerson World in the building. We got Indigenous Blackman. He's still in the line. Man, ain't nobody calling you a liar, man. But bro, you gotta cut this out, man. If you bring some good information, bring it out. If somebody pick up on it and they use it in a positive way, or even they're using it in a negative way, you put the energy out there for them to be talking about it, man. But you had to get it from somewhere too, man. So don't get so mad about what somebody's saying this and saying that, and they're using it the wrong way. Because the person that originated the information might say, well, you might be using it the wrong way. Let's edify each other and not try to be, well, you got that from me and you got that from you. And it devalues the whole conversation what we're trying to do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What do you think of that, Johnny? I'm not trying to bring you in this.
Listen, be information. And even if I said something that people pick up on, it doesn't matter. If you're spreading it and you're teaching it, it needs to go out there. I don't care if you acknowledge that you got the information from me or not. It's not about me. My ego is not so big that I have to be acknowledged for the information. You could have gotten the information from me, or you could have found the same information from the sources that I found it from. It doesn't matter. I am not the most important thing. The information is more important than me. So I'm not sticking my foot in everybody's pot. Oh, you got that from me. Like that's narcissism. That's narcissism.
Yeah, bro. I love you, man, but you know, as a brother, man. But come on, man. Nah, man, because bro, man, you go back and watch how you was acting, man. I don't want to do that, man. We get it, bro. You got some good information. Everybody got some good information. I don't care.
Just let the information live, bro. Just be happy that somebody else is teaching what you're teaching. You should get an existential, a transcendent moment when you hear somebody else regurgitate what you're teaching, because it's not about you.
Hold up, man. He said existential, which is an individual moment to yourself. It's all about the existentialism. This is why you segue into a debate that I slapped around DMG. He said existentialism is the best ideology for the black man and woman, and that can't be true because it's all about, you know, to yourself, euphoric moment to yourself. And you know what I'm saying? That's about you. If it's just about you, you can't combine with a movement because it's about your values and everything. That means is more important than the goddamn on movement. And that's why DMG got beat up.
The only clout chaser is the person who says, "You got that from me. You stealing my knowledge." Information, it has, you can't put a name on information. You can't even sue somebody for stealing some information.
You got to calm down for a minute. I don't want you to come out here screaming and yelling, man.
It's crazy, bro. Come on. I love you to death, Indigenous Black man. You are an intelligent brother. And when I do get some information from you, just like I said earlier, I will acknowledge you since it's so important to you to be acknowledged. I'll acknowledge you. But there's a lot of information that you found sources to. Other people were studying as well. And so let's let the information rock. I'm happy when I hear another Rastafari dude from some other place, you know what I'm saying, say Haile Selassie, you know what I'm saying, is not Jesus, he's not God the Father, he is this, that, and the other, and it aligns with my doctrine. I don't have to put my name on it. The information is the important thing, not me at all. You know what I'm saying? So here's Zion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The axe banging through your daggone door. You know what I'm saying? The smushing. Don't do that, man.
I want to bring the brother back up, man.
Because you want to stick your face on something that is free. That's called knowledge hoarding. That's called hoarding information. It's hoarding.
Man, I don't care if somebody repeat something to me.
Like, come on, B. It's about, if you said you love our people, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. At least they know now. Wherever they got it from, they might have heard it from somebody who got it from you, and they don't even know who you are. But at least they got the information. That's the love that we need to show to others. It's not about me slapping my face on something and branding it with my grill. The only thing I'm branding is my name. Warlord, War Child. Actually, freaking Uncle West gave me the name Warlord. So I appreciate him for that. Come on, B. Come on, baby. Yeah, come on, Indigenous, man. We love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You are intelligent. We're not taking nothing from you, man. But let the information be like grassroots. Let it be organic, brother. It's okay. Yes, you can go back to some of the things and say, I was bringing this out earlier before y'all, brothers. Oh, you'll get all of that respect, all of the respect to you, brother.
You can't keep just you constantly just say it, family, man.
Yeah,
Man,
that's a
bro,
mechanism. That's a defense mechanism.
people calling me like, man, they turn people off, man. Just be humble with it.
Yeah,
They
man.
turn, I'm
I'm
just
not
being
clout
honest,
chasing.
man.
If I was clout chasing, I would
clout
say,
chasing.
"Oh, you got that from me every 5 minutes. Oh, you got that from me every 5." That's clout chasing. That's clout chasing. Information is free, and it don't belong to nobody. It belongs to all of us.
All right. Yeah, man. I'm trying to be, fair to everybody, man. But come on, man. It leave a bad taste in people's mouth if you just keep saying it. Like we dumb, we can't figure things out. Some tied into something that you may know. Oh, they definitely had to get that from me. They might have got it from another book. They might not have got it from the same book. They might have said it in their mind before.
Yeah, Doug. There in ancient Jewish tradition, there was more than one Messiah. A Messiah simply means an anointed one, somebody who was anointed. You know what I'm saying, by high priests, and they're either a king. Mashiach is connected to the word malak, right? So there's this prayer that comes from Deuteronomy 12, I think it is. It's called the Lord of the Shema. You know what I'm saying? And it's in the yeah. So
we gonna play the audio.
Imelech or Malak. So Christ was the son of Joseph, and he was to be sacrificed.
Well, I ain't gonna say it like that, but I'm gonna get access to get in where I can help. If he ain't here, I can share the screen with people or let them share their screen.
I just want to share that.
He ain't turning on time. This is channel. Let's make that clear. I got JJ7K TV. Karima created the Lions Den channel on YouTube.
No.
The Lions Den, but I am the originator of the Lions Den movement, and we're gonna keep that clear. So
Asiatic 77, we can have that conversation. I would love to have that conversation respectfully. You know what I'm saying with you. I like how Asiatic 77 7
my partner.
A lot of good knowledge. Yeah, he has a lot of good knowledge. I would love to have that conversation. But no, in Isaiah 11 verses 10 through 12, or even go from 1 through 12, we see that there's two hands. There is a savior and a redeemer. There's two separate Malak, Mashiach, right? So no, it's not quite the same. When God sets his hand the first time, that is the salvation. And when he sets his hand the second time to regather the outcasts and dispersed of Israel from the four corners of the earth, that is the Redeemer. So that's not how that's not how the ancient Israelites looked at the Messiah. We coming out of the Lutheran and Protestant and Pentecostal churches come out of a Jesus only doctrine that thinks that, there's only one savior, one dude. And this is why a lot of people get confused and think that Jesus is God the Father. And you have the oneness only dudes. You know what I'm saying? That is
wait a minute. Whoa. I think this could be family. Stop, Bridget. Hold your thought. Because Indigenous, that could be a debate for you and him, because he said Jesus is the God Father.
No, he's not the Father.
Would you talk to him? Can we have it?
Yeah, we can do that.
Hold up. Can we have this? Okay, we're gonna have a discussion, and we're gonna get a 2 minute. We're gonna get a 2 minute flow. Because Indigenous, guess what? I finally found you somebody in the debate Coliseum. So you said, "Hey, they running from it. Let's go. Let's skip past the information thing. We know you got some good information. You don't have to keep reminding us. Some people take it to use for good, and some people take it to use for bad. All right. Now, this brother right here said that Jesus is not the God Father. How you say God the Father?
What did you say? Father, yeah, not El Elyon. You know what I'm saying? He emanates from El Elyon. They consider him the word.
Are you talking to Zion again, or are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you. Oh. Did you hear the question?
Okay, well, Zion won't shut up.
All right, go ahead, Zion. All right, come on, man.
No, I'm done.
I'm done. Since you let him sit up here and talk to me.
Oh,
no, don't stop me. You sit here and let him talk about me. You ask the audience.
All right, go ahead, bro.
All right, since you got all this smoke, show me where any of y'all put any of this out.
Bro, see, no, that's it. I can't do it. we don't want to show where you put nothing out and this out, bro. Bro, man, no, you're not gonna mess up the show with that shit, man. I'm getting tired of it. The community getting tired of it. I just gave you some roses and you still want to just stomp on them in the goddamn face, bro. I be holding the phone for you, everything, man, so you can speak to the people, and you steady doing this shit, man. I told you I'm not doing that crazy shit, man. Excuse my language. Why we gotta show you where we got any or nothing from, man? Get over that shit, bro. Excuse me for cussing, man.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
All right, John, go ahead, man. We're trying
Much
to make a bill,
to
man. That shit, I mean, damn, man, it's
no,
getting old.
Yeah. Much love
it's
to
getting
you,
old, man.
It is, but yeah.
Nobody gotta keep nobody gotta keep doing it. I don't want nobody to do that for me.
Dougie Netzar, no. There are some that, so you're talking, there's like at least, so there's like 5 major Rastafari, original Rastafari camps. One is the 12 tribes of Israel, and then you have the Nyabingi order, and then you also have the Bubble Shanti. You know what I'm saying? Those are 3 different organizations, founding organizations of the Rastafari, and then also they all came out of what was called the youth Black faith. You know what I'm saying? And you can see these different organizations, the heads and leaders of those organizations who stood before Haile Selassie when Haile Selassie visited Jamaica. They all had 3 different doctrines. So you are making an assertion based in a lack of information, that not everyone saw the divinity of Haile Selassie the same way, that the 12 tribes of Israel were more that he's Jesus. Bubble Shantis didn't see it that way. They saw that they believe that he's the Father. And what's his name? Prince Emmanuel.
You got to cam up. You got to cam
up.
up.
Okay, yeah. Yes, sir.
Cam up.
So the Bubble Shanti believe that he is God the Father, and that Jesus' return is Prince Emmanuel. Prince Emmanuel is the actual person who lived in Jamaica. They believe that he is Jesus. So you're incorrect. You're incorrect. You think you know what Rastas believe, but you're not a Rasta, and you haven't spent too much time in the Rasta spots drinking tea and ital and all of them things, reasoning with the elders like I have. You know what I'm saying? Since I was 15, I'm 51 now. You understand what I'm saying? So, no. Bob Marley was 12 tribes. He was I just got finished saying it. See, look, Dougie M, you just proved my point. Bob Marley was a part of the 12 tribes camp of Rastafari, who did proselytize that Haile Selassie was the second coming of Jesus. Not all Rastas believe that way. We have different denominations too that believe differently, and they are actually older. The Bubble Shanti believe that he's God the Father. Nyabingi order believes differently. They believe that he is separate and divine in his own right. I come out of the Nyabingi camp, but I am EWFI, which was established by Haile Selassie in Harlem, New York in 1930s by his cousin Malako Ibayan. I'm a part of the EWFI Local 1, the first branch that was established. You know what I'm saying? And this is what the commandment keepers and the Moorish Hebrew Zionists were connected to. So we have a different position, and it's older than the 12 tribes, than Prophet Gad's and Bob Marley's doctrine. So you're wrong. And you got to stop doing that. We got to stop making an assertion without having all of the data. You don't have all the blood clot data. Okay. I'm not going back and forth with you unless you want to get up on the daggone panel. I don't like arguing with back chat scared niggas who can't show their face and get on the stage. All right. You want to have this further conversation? And I don't usually do this. Have a conversation with people in the chat. I ignore y'all Negroes sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time. So if you're brave enough and you got enough hair on your, you know what I'm saying, testicular fortitudes, the link is at the top of the daggone chat, baby. Do what you got to do. Otherwise, I'm not wasting my time. But yeah, big shout out to Sakina Ra. I love you, Mama. It's two separate beliefs. One believes Jesus is the Lord and Savior, and the other is the Son. Right? Yes, you know what I'm saying. And that's even in Christianity. You know what I'm saying? They have different positions on how they see, you know what I'm saying, even Christ. So there's an argument there. However, my rabbi, you know what I'm saying, yeah, a big shout out to DJ Genesis. Much love to you, sis. And big shout out and a rest in honor, you know what I'm saying, stand in peace to Baba Yasha. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Me and DJ Genesis got finished talking about Baba Yasha just passed on to and transcended. And we love that elder, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to pour out his knowledge as much as he could to his people before, you know what I'm saying, the Lord called him home. So I give thanks and praise for DJ Genesis for introducing me to Baba. Oh man, I shed tears. I shed tears about that, y'all. You know, yeah, Baba was a sweet elder, sweethearted, wise elder who was trying his best to impart his knowledge to us. And y'all might want to take a look and check out Baba Yeshaya. You know what I mean? Yeah, he just passed away. I think what was it? Halloween, right before Halloween or on Halloween. So yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, so know what you're talking about, brother. Okay, Rastafari has different factions, different denominations, and different doctrines that started in the early pre stages of the Rastafari movement. And I would say that that the 12 tribes of Israel was fairly the youngest one of yes, at 6:30 on Halloween. So yeah, you know what I mean, God bless them, you know what I'm saying. Matter doesn't go away, it just changes forms. So yeah, big love for that. So I'm not going back and forth with these little freaking trolls. If you see where the daggone thing is, all you gotta do is show up and click the daggone link and come on StreamYard, and then you can have a conversation face to face. You know what I mean? I don't like freaking daggone, you know what I'm saying, these weird dudes and scary ass people who won't pull up. You know, you feel safe in the chat. You know what I mean? But you know, when you get on the stage, you're about to get beat up, bludgeoned, bumbleclap, bludgeon. Watch your mouth, fix your face, watch what you say to me. Been doing this too long to play with somebody who just won't sit in the chat and ain't going to pull up. You know what I mean? We don't do that. We do not do that here in Wakanda or Zamunda. We do not do that here. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, do your research, man. You know what I'm saying? Study the Bubble Shanti, the Nyabingi Order, the Youth Black Faith, and then the later offshoot, which is I would say like the 12 tribes would be like, you know what I'm saying, the Rastafari version of ISUBK. You know what I'm saying? So they're an offshoot that came and here's the interesting thing. They were established in 1968. At the same time that the ISUBK was. Oh, what was going on during 1968 when the original Rastafari movement started in 1930? So you're wrong. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Russian? I don't know what that is. I'm not going to pay attention. But yeah, big shout out. It's yeah, he's still talking and flapping gums in the chat, but too scared to actually get on stage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
hey, shout out to Zion War Child, holding it down, man. You know,
I'm done talking to him. Yeah, he wants some more answers. He wants the smoke.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, this dude.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna teach you how to Dougie. I'm gonna teach you how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
So let's get into the embarrassment and the fall of Tazariak as being a great debater, man. He after I beat him 3 times, he ain't been the same. You know, then after I beat you 3 times, then everybody else slap you around. Just like it take away the stripes of me beating you, because now you just a regular guy to get slapped around. At first, Tazariak, yeah, oh, yeah, come on, bro. You're a one trick pony.
Big shout out to
gonna
Chattazar.
be?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Big shout out to Chattazar. Big shout out to Hazahab, Azania. You know what I'm saying? I love those brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know, Captain is like, you know, the main dude in the ISBK, but I'm sorry. I don't think that he exudes the same form of you know what I'm saying, respectful behavior that they do. You know what I'm saying? So I rock with those brothers. You know what I'm saying? I got love for those brothers, and they'll never turn and be disloyal to Zariak, nor am I expecting that. But how they treat me, you know what I'm saying, it is a whole different monster than how, you know, Zariak has you know, treated me. So I move by, you know, experience. So
yeah, I'm gonna pull it. You keep talking, John. I'm gonna find the video, pull it back up.
You know, when people exude that kind of love, respect, you know what I'm saying, that Christ-like, you know what I'm saying, spirit, I acknowledge it. You know what I mean? I acknowledge that Christ-like behavior, you know what I'm saying, in my my ISUPK brothers, my IUIC brothers, my you know what I'm saying, I can go through it, you know what I'm saying. Big shout out to Prince Mizraim, not Mizraim, Mighty Hebrew. Let's just say Mighty Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? He rocks out with the rosters every year in Tanzania. You know what I'm saying? As an Israelite teacher, you know what I'm saying? He's over there in Tanzania, you know what I'm saying, building and you know what I'm saying, and making moves with the Rastafari Israelites out there as well. There are Rastafari Israelites. I'm a Rastafari Israelite. My master teacher is Ras Iodonis, you know what I'm saying? LOJS, Line of Judas Society, you know what I'm saying, that's my camp. You know, we call them mansions in rosters. We don't have camps, we have mansions, and that's my mansion. And EWFI, you know what I'm saying, established by His Imperial Majesty. So yeah, so we, you know, it like just be easy on what you think, you know, and you don't know, you know what I'm saying, Jack Schnibble-Dibbles. Asiatic 777. We say I know Mexicans that are darker skinned. Look, the Garifuna. Look at the Garifuna tribe in what is it? Guatemala. The Garifuna actually predate colonialism, but they have African traditions that go back to West Africa, and they've been in South America longer than, you know what I'm saying, than colonialism. So yeah, you know, I think we be sleeping. We think everything is black and white, you know, and there's some gray areas in between, y'all. You know, you got to do the research. Big shout out to Indigenous. I am not here to bang on you, bro. I was here to support you, but I guess, you know, some people really need an adversary, and so they'll create an adversary when there is none. You know.
Damn.
So, but I do have love for Indigenous. Yeah, man. Come on, baby. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Right. Yeah, stop fighting your team. B. You can't fight against your team. Yeah. And fight the white man at the same time. Like, that don't make sense. Make it make sense for me, please.
Hey, keep talking. I was listening to you, Zion.
Asiatic. Which tradition? What I forgot what I was talking about. Which tradition are you asking? Asiatic 777. What are you asking? I'm. Can you clarify a little bit for me? Who's scared of? Oh my God, trolls, man! I just got finished.
No. There are supporters.
I believe
they got a voice too.
Is the second hand of God, not Jesus returned. The second hand of God, Isaiah chapter 11, verses 10 through 12. If you want to get to the first hand, that's 10 through 10, you know what I'm saying, verse 10. You know what I'm saying? You want to get to the second hand of God, the regathering, the redemption, the regathering of the outcast and dispersed of Israel. That is His Imperial Majesty in our doctrine, in our doctrine, right? So not 12 tribes and not, you know what I'm saying, any other bubble shanti. No. Okay, but here's the interesting thing. These Israelite camps don't get along with each other. Rastas get along with each other, even though we have different doctrinal beliefs. We might have little arguments and
You
stuff.
don't see that.
When on the holy days, we all come together and there is no argument.
Yep.
We beat drum, smoke ganja, and eat fruits and berries.
Yeah.
We have none of that. Our unity is sound, even between the doctrines. You don't even see on Kojics break bread with Baptists or Methodists.
You don't see it.
You don't see that.
Why not? Get them, Zion.
You know what I'm saying? But Rastas, we all come together. We come together. Come together. Yeah, man. I'm not paying attention to these dudes. It's weirdos trying to.
Everybody hit that like, share,
yeah, don't diddle my dude,
man. This is Debate Coliseum, HOK, Debate Coliseum, collaboration with JJ7K TV.
Diddlers.
And my partners, Lions Den, Lions in the building. Shout out to Neo Love. Shout out to all my champions. And we here to bring information. We won't smoke, but we're going to keep it respectful. What we doing? Somebody hate to see JJ with some keys. Oh, man, JJ, pick up with this show. That's right. Deal with it. Get up here and dethrone us.
Yeah. Right. You see the daggone link. They're flapping gums in the chat.
Jabari is in trouble. Yeah, they're all in some trouble. Yeah, all you Jabari lights, y'all better get your master teacher up here because he got some explaining to do. I'm gonna deal with him later. Right now, we're gonna do this Tazari. I can say cool. Voiceover. What do you call that? Voice, the audio, because we can't get. I'm gonna play the audio. We're gonna evaluate it, Zion.
All right.
Tazari was acting. That's what we do. That's what we gonna do. Hold up, man. So you gotta be ashamed of yourself, man. Getting up here acting like you holy or do that.
I'm turning this pad off.
Love you, Sakina.
Love you, DJ Genesis. I'm turning the chat off because I'm gonna ignore the Negroes who can't come up.
DJ Genesis, Sakina Rob.
They keep flapping gums in the chat by themselves.
Talking everybody in the audience. Yeah, hold up. Let me find this.
Weirdos in the chat.
They took over, man. Come on, bro. All you gotta do is jump over here. You got a right to speak to. I ain't holding you back.
What happened, dude? I haven't even seen him.
We're gonna listen.
I haven't seen that. What's going on with that brother?
Yeah.
Anybody heard from
We're gonna play some snips of this. Tazariak and his pseudo information. This guy a top pseudo
has never left One West. We are One West. What are you talking about?
Why not call One West?
Get him say cool. Hold on.
Problem. I want to.
Let me get to like the beginning. We're gonna skip the music and all that. Okay,
but here's the crazy thing. One West did change, right? So Albert Bivens.
He want to see if he got.
Go ahead before we start.
He's lying right now. Albert Bivens One West is not the same as the One West that we have now. Okay, so they used to call themselves the Israeli school. Israeli school. Practical knowledge, right? So this is not even like I think when Albert Bivens passed away, it was passed on to somebody. The seat was passed on to somebody else. And then they left, and now we have, you know what I'm saying, what's his name? You know what I mean?
General Yohana.
General Yohana, you know what I'm saying? You know, no disrespect to General. I've never had a problem with General Yohana. You know what I mean?
But Cesare acting like that, like he's in the original school. Nah, bro, stop
not
it.
The original school. There was doctrinal changes.
Yep.
They might have bought the old school building. I don't know. I haven't been to the city in a while, but you know what I'm saying? It's not quite what it used to be when Albert Bivens was running it. So yeah.
Okay, let's get the audio.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. And you tell me when you need to stop or anything, comment. Here we go.
That it takes.
So, okay.
You got the winner?
Oh, let's skip
I
all
got
this.
the winner. Whoever
Other people say, one, that's okay. If they want me back, whoever.
Now, wait a minute, man. Whoa. See, you can't. See, I don't understand how these guys, when you got the big debates coming out, then these guys ain't been putting in no work. Pastor Bennett, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You've been running from me ever since I wanted you to defend these goddamn pagan holidays, Christmas and Easter and trick or trunk and all that. I brought that out in our debate. You know, it was. Hey, I'm gonna leave that alone, Pastor Bennett. Now you gotta deal with me before you get back in the ring. We got some unfinished business.
Yo, JJ. Yeah, Molly. Boss, there's Elder Suntan is in the chat and somebody else just left. So you might want to bring him up.
But see, Elder Suntan, I can't. So another guy's the link to. He's supposed to call him a pod.
So he has to open it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
You know, it's like I got the door key to get up in here, but I ain't got the key to turn on the goddamn car yet. You know, we working on it.
You're not driving.
I can't drive yet, y'all. we
gonna get in the car, but you can't control.
You know,
you can't
I'm
turn
in the car. I'm peeking around. You know, nice. You know. We got like 80 people in the audience right now. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Share this to Facebook. That's all I ask. I ain't asking for no donations.
I shared. Come on, y'all.
This information is free.
Let's get these.
I'm not asking for that. All I'm asking y'all, share it on Facebook. Just it's 80 people in here. So, and then you got people in the lines then, and the people in JJ7K TV. Share that to Facebook. That's 80, 90 shares.
Yeah, I'm saying if you want to sit here and troll in the chat, you might as well share it. Shoot.
Yeah, go share yourself trolling, man. Damn. Yeah, this was me that day. See, look. I was trolling the hell out of them Negroes. You know, you be proud of yourself. Be a proud troll. Share your work. You know what I'm saying? Share your work. Let's get back to it, man. Hold on, man. I got sidetracked. Yeah. He said, share your work, god dang it. Yeah.
Right.
Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. Man. We're going to get this together next time. Come on. That's all right, y'all. We improvise. This is what we do. Turn lemons to lemonade. Okay. HOK. No, debate Coliseum. All right, hold up. No, that ain't what I need. I need to say cool. Okay, say cool. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, man, it's all right, man. I mean, you gotta be ashamed of your goddamn self. Hold on. To me, it was embarrassing, man. It was like you were scared to come outside your element because you knew he's gonna take you into some kind of other deep waters inside of it. Say, you know,
right?
Okay, house of consciousness. I mean, for real, man. You know, you got to prove that you're one of the top debaters on this planet. You got to do different topics, man. You doing the same stuff, man. It's getting old, bro. And you're getting beat up in the same topics you're talking about.
I feel like he was picking. I feel like for a while he was picking like really like lower level. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude, Holy Ghost dude. Like he was picking like the easy pickings. You know what I'm saying? I guess you want to stay safe and beat up on people who got mental health disorders and compromised, you know, saying prefrontal cortexes, like that dude Holy Ghost. Like where's that dude now? He's gone again, disappeared. I guess the Holy Ghost, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
come and go. Well, go ahead and play. Yeah.
I ain't never heard of the Holy Ghost guy. I heard of
you did. You didn't see that dude Holy Ghost something. That dude with the knee, he called
Christ
himself.
Michael? I put Christ Michael on that guy.
Not Christ Michael, but yeah, no.
I put Christ Michael on him. Christ Michael.
Oh man, I think no. Holy Ghost. His name is Holy Ghost something.
Holy Ghost something.
He on the same level as Christ Michael.
Hey, look, I'm bringing Christ Michael to the forefront over here on the debate.
I've been beating up on Christ Michael for a long time, man.
I speak. He said y'all are knockoff. Stay tuned for that. I'm setting that up. Cosmo Cow running from the guy. Because he been running for Christ Michael.
He down with Fraggle Rock? Rock?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So stay tuned. We got different shows like that coming up over here, man. We got a lot of things lined up, man. So just stay tuned. Wait till. See, I got the key to get in the door. Wait till I get the key to turn on the car. We're gonna have some fun. Let's keep going. Here we go.
We heard what she said.
And I'll let you talk.
No, that's not the way this works, man.
See,
If we
man,
got 3 points,
Hold up, say cool. Let's hear him out. Let's hear what he gonna say.
if we got 3 points, if
Oh man, my fault, y'all. Hold on, man. Let me get my act together. I'm trying to get back. That's the 17-minute mark. I want y'all to kind of hear the beginning.
Finish.
if you have 3,
So, yeah.
The reason why.
Okay.
Didn't y'all
All right, we're gonna start right there.
three.
We're just gonna start right there.
3? Yeah, you
All right.
we did.
okay.
Yeah, we did 3, I think. Yeah. But it's all good. I take the win. If they want me back, I'm ready to debate. So let's get it in.
All right. Okay. Oh man, Captain is in the chat. He said, "Not one time has he won." Captain, he won one time. Remember? One time we all know that you had to leave and run out to the hospital. I think. Right. Pastor.
See, the friendly kiki kakan. Yeah, no, I don't do that with my debate opponent. Yeah, kiki, you ain't beat nothing. You ain't beat nothing. There's a difference, man. See, they more LeBron James type. See, I'm more MJ when it comes to this debate, with that or Kobe, the Mamba mentality. See, these guys, they don't know how to close the game. You know what I'm saying? They LeBron.
Yeah, I think we redid that one.
LeBron.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, he had his baby that night. And so I blessed him. The Lord blessed him, but I helped the Lord, to say, just go ahead. The Lord had to say, hey, debate over. Had to have something to rejoice about tonight. So that's what happened. No, Captain.
Well, it's hard to beat the captain, man. He's here. He's
Yeah,
here right now. He hear you. Talk to him, Captain.
Yeah, it's 3-0. It's 3-0. It's 3-0, but that's my dude right there.
I can't hear you, Captain. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, brother. Yeah. I can't hear you, Captain. You might go out and come back.
Yeah, see.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah, but I'll check in on it. I'll watch it.
Yeah. You want to tune in right now, Pastor, because they're getting ready to get it in.
All right, I got you.
All right.
All right, peace, everybody.
Peace, man. Okay, so this is it, the grand finale. Inky, what's up, man? I said have Inky doing the moderating stuff. Yeah. Well, for Elder Yara Black Sage versus Nepal, I might have Inky doing the moderation, doing that, being the moderator.
Come on.
Because that's conflict of interest.
Come on, man. You're going to be showing all his goddamn books. Maybe bring Inky in for commercial break where he can promote his books. And he going to be making the debate about him and his books, man. Come on, bro. Inky, if you're listening, bro, when you get in a debate, you can't be doing no infomercials, selling books, doing dance videos. That ain't how it works, bro. So I hope you learn from that critique. I'm not hating on you, bro, but hey, Inky might be a good moderator. I ain't not. Let's see what Inky can do. Let me change that. Shout out to Inky. All right, let's keep going. I hit the computer like it's on the computer. It's on my phone. Hold up, y'all. I'm tripping. Zion, you got something to say? Or let's keep going. So let's get in about 15 minutes at least information before we interrupt.
Go ahead. I'm
let's get into it. People want to hear the information.
Yeah.
Hold up, y'all.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm responding to Asiatic
Yeah,
and
keep the audience hype. Yeah,
that's me. I'm Lone Wolf and Lion Cub, y'all. In the chat, that's me.
Yeah,
So Sakina Ra and Asiatic, yes, the comforter, yes, that's what my school teaches.
Man. All right. Yeah, look at the air.
It's Tony Robbins.
It's the arrogance of Tazari.
Even if you're the best neurosurgeon in the world, you don't do
There we go.
The moderation, doing that.
That's it. I'm gonna leave it alone.
when you say Canaan, this how I know you're stupid.
See, look at this guy. Right there.
Let me see.
I ain't gonna mess with it.
Captain, say something.
Testing 1, 2. Can you hear me all right?
I hear you all right. I wish you was with me today, Captain, because I was in AutoZone today.
Mm-hmm.
With 2 Africans that came in, they was wilding out, man, going crazy.
About what?
I'm just mad at somebody at the customer. Security guard said, "Yo, I'm gonna shoot you." Security guard threatened to shoot him and everything.
The security threatened to shoot the Africans?
Yeah, he threatened to shoot the African because it looked like he was like gone. the African dude was gone, bro. And I was like, man, I ain't want to put my camera up to show his face. And I was like, man, these niggas ain't gonna go crazy on my ass up in there.
Hold on, man.
But if you
come on, man, I'm scared of your people, son. You supposed to put the camera up, man. Come on, man. Them your people.
was there, I would have been on their face.
Hey, Desire wasn't gonna do nothing either. He gonna try to sell some bath and butter body oils, man. Come on. What the hell going on? Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, y'all.
I would have zoomed in on their face and everything. I had my phone down. Listen.
Hey, Cap was gonna hide behind Cesaro like Cotazar did across the line when Polite was about to beat him up. You know, what he did, he had picked two black men against each other, and Cotazar was hiding behind them. This is a Harry Rosenberg looking fella, Tazariak, and you will go to war for him over your own people, man. Come on, man. Let's keep going.
Yeah, what's up, Seiko?
Oh, here we go.
Sonetta, what we doing? You know, the place where you pin.
Let me skip past this, man. We gonna get to that. Let's get to that.
He asked me to be quiet while I was talking, so I was quiet. As soon as I say and talk, he interrupts. I don't mind being interrupted. He does. See, even now. Even now, he's talking while I'm talking.
For those who didn't see this is a live Captain Zarg is presenting. It's a scare tactic. It's a fear tactic. Captain Zarg is known for interrupting. I want to get it to the part where Sekou talk first. I guess we're going to have some patience, man, because I'm on the phone. My thumb too big to scoot it down. Hold on, let me see. Hold on.
Hey, go ahead, man.
All right.
It's a quick question for you.
See, look, he already interrupted. See?
Africans are not Hamites.
See, look. Okay, right. We're going to play.
Let's see. Listen. Yeah, what's up, Seiko? Sonetta, what we doing? You know, the place where you pin the Cash App and the other stuff are down with this. No, man, you got to put it in a private chat. But come on, because Captain only got. No, I know, brother. He only got. Yeah, okay. Already. Okay, let's use the phone then. All right. Yeah.
No, you got the little one, you got nothing. Even people come here. Y'all give a little bit. You got no shit.
That's Africans going crazy.
I'm not. I want to tell you. You should have everything. You see what you did.
That shit sound crazy.
I want everybody to know that this is not a debate, but this can have the potential of leading up to a debate if a captain will accept the challenge. We got Sekou in the building. Sekou, I want to pass the mic to you. I don't want to waste no time because Captain only want to give us an hour, brother. So, Sekou, without any further ado, you got the call.
Yes, peace and blessings, Sonetta, and greetings to Captain Tazariak. I wanted to come in here with my gadgets were giving me a problem. I wanted to come through with my iPad so that I would just relax. I don't have to use my hand holding the phone. But unfortunately, it didn't work out. But I'm happy I'm here. We had an appointment, and then we respected it. So I'm happy that the captain is here. So tonight, discussion, I would like to go very quickly.
See, Sekou, you never let your opponent know that you're happy here. Because now he feel like you acting like a fan. Next time you come in, you better showed up because this smoke was going to go on with you here or without you. See, I need to be your debate coach. Let's keep it going, man.
I will have to start with a kind of a warning. And also some type of a disclaimer to say this discussion that might eventually lead up to a debate. I want to inform the community this is not an attack on African Americans.
Okay.
I want to make that very clear.
Make it clear.
Because most time when I debate our brothers, my information is always misconstrued and is taken as if it is African versus African American debate who is better and who is worse.
Right.
This is not what this is. My discussion tonight is specific to the ideology of the Black Hebrew Israelites.
There you go. So he came out and laid his premise to Zara. He wants to attack your ideology of your Black Hebrew Israelite. Yeah, he said Black. Excuse me. Your Hebrew Israelite doctrine. So you should have been ready to defend that. Whether you talking about the reincarnation, your 12 tribes chart. I don't know what else, some other fallacies that you guys teach. Oh, come on, it went off, man. God, man, hold up. See, here we go. So so there was the debate right there. That was the debate. But watch Tazar. Watch.
Of the Black Hebrew Israelites, specifically the school of ISUPK, which is an offshoot of One West.
Offshoot. See now, here goes the lack of discipline and decorum, because Tazara, I think he's just entitled to interrupt and speak over people because, he's been hyped up as this great debater over the years. But you're a dinosaur now, bro. I mean, everybody just, like Malachi Maccabee say, your flank is wide open. Easy to attack.
Specifically, there's not an offshoot of One West. We are one.
And that
West.
is a lie.
Right.
Zion, tell him we already just explained it. That is a damn lie. So see, he already look at him. Here we go.
Okay.
Right.
So it is not.
Yeah, man. Here we go.
It's not called the One West. It's called the ISUPK. So it's an offshoot.
ISUPK and One West is not an offshoot. If you're going to talk about ISUPK, Commander General Yohana has never left One West. We are One West. What are you talking about?
You are not called.
Okay, so now he made a point that Commander General Yohana has never left One West. Okay. All right. There you go. I mean, I guess he came back with that one. What do you think about that, Zion? Is that a good rebuttal? That might be a good rebuttal. If he never left.
Play it one more time. Let me hear it again. I'm sorry.
Commander General Yohana has never left One West, so it can't be an offshoot.
General Yohana is not does not predate Abba Bivens.
I know.
That doesn't make sense.
He wasn't even in. He wasn't.
So
even
we just going to ignore Abba Bivens? Abba Bivens established ISUPK or the UPK. No disrespect to my UPK brothers and sisters. I love y'all. But yeah, come on, man. We're not going to act like we just start. So Commanding General Yohana didn't establish the school of Israeli in 1968. That was Abba Bivens, right? Who came out of the school of the commandment keepers. I really feel like they really wanted to distance themselves from the Black Hebrew Israelite movements that started in 1920s and 1930s. But you're not going to sit here and act like y'all started something if y'all are starting even later than 1968. That's wild, y'all.
Crazy. Now let's keep going.
Yeah.
Comes the Jackbox Party Pack 11. Dominate. Take something nice and destroy it with your word.
Commander General Yohana has never left One West. We are One West. What are you talking about?
You are not called One West. One West is just
One West.
So you have to come down.
Why you say offshoot? I don't give a fuck about your offshoot.
Stop.
Why you
Stop.
One West?
See, he's already rattled, and this is probably 7 minutes to the conversation. Why are you throwing the F-bombs out on her? You want somebody to get flagged? You didn't do that on Adam 22. You didn't do that with the white girl. It was Becky or whatever her name is. Brittany was over there saying the N-word 4 or 5 times. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. You have forgotten where you come from, bro. You got around them goddamn Cracker Jacks, and now you think you too good for us. You don't respect the platform no more. He told you we ain't supposed to be talking like that over here. Pink ass nigga. Let's keep going.
Can I finish my introduction?
Why did you say offshoot?
You're giving us an hour, Captain. You got to let him get it out.
He's scared.
Come on.
So why are you saying we are an offshoot of One West?
See? So what he's doing now is he's gonna find something that he can argue about to defend the real topic at hand. This is the oldest trick in the book. Elder Santan, people out.
It's deflection and redirection. Yep. It's
reflection and redirection.
Yep. You have to deflect and redirect the conversation. It's a fallacy. It's a fallacy.
Yeah. And somebody just said the same thing you did in the audience. Doug Nassar said Tazark is trying to have Sekou deflect from his delivery. That's exactly what he doing. That's why I said we already peeped y'all as being weak. I ain't never seen me do no crap like this, man. Come on, man. I'm on it. I'm on the topic. This guy right here is a joke. And that's what I'm saying, man. You done been around them people, man. You need to, man. Now he too good. I gotta see if he worthy to debate me. Man, come on. So who gave you a chance to debate? With that weak knowledge, that weak information, bro. Hold up, man. Keep going off before we supposed to get. Hold up, y'all. Oh, here we go. All right.
Shooter One West.
Can I finish this is a distraction. Let me finish.
Yep.
So definitely it is not an attack on African American community, whom I respect. I've read extensively about the contribution of African American to civilization, to America, to even the civil right and all of that. So tonight I'm dealing specifically with the ideology of ISUPK. So I'm beginning tonight to say I have 3 claims based on my study and based on the study I've done in the last few weeks, even months, long time before having this discussion. I have come to realize 3 things about the ISUPK, and these are the claims I'm going to put forward. And my brother here tonight, whether he called me brother or not, he can decide. He can decide.
What? Because he has a different. Is it because? I mean, wait a minute. He ain't your brother. Damn.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that, bro. Well, let's ask this question: Who would get noosed and strung up to a tree like strange fruit first? Him or the ham sandwich?
Wow.
Both of them.
Right.
So, in the interest of anti-white supremacy, he is your brother. Because y'all both would be strange fruit. Swinging from a tree, nigga. You're retarded.
This is why I was so bothered with. Yeah. Man, come on, man. This is why I was so bothered with the whole back and forth, man. Because you didn't got around Adam 22. No jumper and Vlad TV only. That's your next step. I guarantee you. And then he on the blue couch.
And he got punked by Whack 100. Punked.
Yeah, he did.
Punked. Get out of here, nigga.
Come on, man. When he first met him, he did. Yeah.
Oh, man, I ain't never seen somebody get so humble so quick after he done sent the kite out.
Mm-hmm.
He flagged the whole ISUPK. All of a sudden, this nigga was the humblest lamb in the daggone
pasture.
Come on. Stop it, man. Stop it, bro. We seen you. I watched you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ask LV. That's my homie. And yo. Oh, JJ, I wanted to tell you. Jeremiah, please say the Yah's in Syracuse right now.
Okay.
And they won't show up because you know it's hands and feet. I love the brother, but
okay, well, no, see, come on, Zion.
We never. Oh yeah, Jeremiah, please say to y'all know where I live. Pull up, baby.
You go. Hey, look, bro. Your hands is registered, man. You can't be. You gonna have to do something like badminton.
I got a broken hand right now.
I gotta have like a badminton contest. You know, age or something like that.
I got a broken hand right now. I'm working on half power, right? So
I'm just
so
saying,
you
man.
can't, so my
Do something for the
registration don't
community.
matter right now. You see that?
Yeah,
You see
bro.
that?
Yeah.
You see this?
Okay.
My boxer break.
Hey, John, come on, man. Stop self-destruction. The head of the money love come in.
I ain't trying to kill the brother,
Come
but
on,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? We
Y'all
need to
New
work some
Yorkers
things
gotta
out.
go to the anthem,
We need
man.
to work some things out. You know what I'm
All right, there
saying?
you go.
I
Shout out
got
to
one good
Jeremiah.
hand
Shout
and
out
one
to
bad hand. He got the upper hand.
I mean, at one time y'all had a debate, so we'll talk about that on the next episode. Let's get back to this.
Right.
Right.
Jeremiah.
He can decide whether to disprove those claims. He can decide to say those claims are false.
Right.
Then that will start the debate.
Yes.
Or he can say, I accept those claims. That's what we are. Then there is no debate. That's who he is. Then we are gone out of here. Fresh claim. Fresh claim.
So this is like 10 minutes of him talking. Is that what this is?
Captain, you are here to
control yourself, Captain. Control yourself.
See, Captain so used to just running his flag trap when he around us. Just act like he was when you on these other little white folks channels and all the Illuminati channels that you popping up on with your goddamn fringes on, man. Do all that when you're on the blue couch. Come on, man. He trying to go Hollywood, man. Now his nose up in there. Nah, bro. We ain't let you slide with that.
I'm not here to answer.
Now you're not here to answer questions. What you in the debate circuit for? Go on these other platforms and just tell your lies. You don't want to get checked because your information is weak. Your 12 charge chart is weak. The leader said, come on, Pops, you know that ain't right. The right-hand man, you know that ain't right. He said that. Oh, it's just a fix to get him in here. Come on, man. So you're saying you're still tied to that, sir? You would have been better off disassociating yourself with, no, that ain't how what we teach over here. You know what I'm saying? You're still tied to it. You just admitted it.
Anything. I'm here for him to impress me.
Look.
Like put on.
Now, I love what Sekou says. Man, you ain't no woman. What I gotta sit here and impress you for? What you got on? Look, what? I mean, come on, bro. He to put on his best bath and body oil so some man can come and impress him. That was what Tazar did. He got on his best flavors. You know, man, are you serious?
Impress you.
Yeah, impress him. That means he wasn't even ready, nigga. You like he ain't worthy to debate you, impress you. Now he coming at your doctrine. He coming at your doctrine, sir. He wants you to impress him with the information. Yeah, prove to him about your chart. Prove to him that you are a bloodline and all that. And you got it right. Prove to him that you're not an Edomite. You're not a black Esau. They in Africa. You don't know what you is, bro. Esau is just a white man. No, you made that up. You don't know what you is. So if you can't prove your bloodline, nigga, you just a convert. So a convert can't say nothing to nobody and be on the corner with your bullhorn. And you can't even prove your bloodline. Make it make sense. Zion, tell them to make it make sense. They're hypocritical, man.
Because they will literally deny DNA. I did my DNA with my brother. My brother was anti, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we ain't no Israelites. We West African. And certainly when we did the DNA, you know what I'm saying, 60-something% was West African. However, my daggone Y haplo, meaning from my father's, right? According to ISUBK, you all what your father is, was J1, J2. So that should make him feel comfortable because he should feel comfortable with his high yellow, big frog neck ass to go and get some DNA. I'm sorry. Hold on. See if he got that J1, J2. Because when he has that J1, J2, that means it supports his argument that he has Israelite blood from his father, his father's father. It don't matter according to ISUBK what your mother is. According to ISUBK, I don't rock like that. I think both of them matter, right? But how you ain't brave enough to go get your DNA? But if a girl turn around and say I'm pregnant and she gonna try to put you on child support, you gonna trust that DNA to try to daggone defame what she's saying, right? But no, you ain't gonna trust it to prove that. No, because you know that when you do your DNA, you big Negro, you big 6 foot something, 200, 380 pound nigga. You know it's gonna come up West African, and that's why. Oh, we don't trust the DNA. We don't.
Zion, real quick. Omar Muhammad, he said 2 clowns on the panel. I'm gonna go do something more construction with the time. See, when you can't recognize, yeah. When you too dumb to recognize real information, this is what goes up in their little pea brain. Yeah, you need to leave. This is too much high level information that you can't comprehend because your brain too small.
Like why?
So what you need to do? What you need to do, Omar Muhammad? You need to see. You can't store that much data in that little pea brain. So I figured by now you done learned your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s. Take that little data out so this information can store in that little brain.
Let me ask you. Let's talk about Omar. Omar, how many times have you gone over there and stuck your head in that metallic yoni and kissed that slobbery stone after 30-something thousand Negroes put their lips on it? Shut up, slave Negro.
Right. Hey, get your ass over here. You better go do something. Now, see, if he don't respond, he moved on. But he's still peeking around, ladies and gentlemen. He just wanted some attention. That's all. But you ain't going to get up here and debate nobody. You ain't going to do no presentation. You just going to stand in the audience with your pom-pom shaking them. You know?
You my
brother.
We'll
get you one of them Christina Aguilar skirts.
With you no more. You can call me all kinds of names. I love you, brother. You my brother.
Man, leaving this alone, man. I don't know, man.
You need an adversary. I'm the wrong one. When you get that ankle bracelet taken off and you get out of the daggone low you know what I'm saying, prison, holla at your boy.
Oh, come on, I'm doing this like that now. God damn, man. Shit. All right, excuse my language. All right, let's get back to it, man. Since all right, man, you already joked. Shout out to Rondo, mine FO. Everybody else, I hope I didn't mess it. Rando Info. Yeah, shout out to Rando Info, Harris Duncan. Yeah,
I want to be free. Yes, I am. Looking ass nigga.
Come on, man. You gotta stop.
Indigenous still got a debate over a phone. He over there, and there's like 5 Negroes behind him talking about they need to call their wives. I want to be free.
Yeah, man. Don't do it
out of here, boy.
Man. You gotta cut this out, man. We love you, bro. We love you, man. Come on, man. You know, everybody ain't stealing from everybody. I mean, come on, man. I mean, why is it so important that everybody got it from me? I mean, because it's like every time we on the platform, you bring that out, and it's like wearing out to the community. People call me and say, "Hey, man, what's wrong with this guy? Why you think? No, man, such and such. I've been on about this, you know." So, man, come on, man. And I'm giving you the access to get your voice out, and you're cutting up on the show, man. That's not a good look. Shout out to Gideon Yada and Yisrael in the building, man. Yeah, come on, man. Let's get back to
behind them bars, bro. Be humble behind them bars.
Be humble,
bro.
Man.
Come on, B. You can't even show up and share your screen, Negro. You know what I'm saying? I want to be free. Stop it.
Damn.
Yo, still be in a chance right now.
Yeah, you hear me? I said, I wanna be free. Hey, man, that was the rip back in the day. Come on, man. Don't do it like that. All right, come on, let's get back to the beat.
I guess all of that knowledge he had saved him from going to prison.
Register your
Me.
All right, here we go.
Like, put on.
No, I'm not here to impress you.
Right.
Yes, you are, because
you are not a woman. I'm not impressing you.
The first mistake you made was when you
did.
said ISUBK is an offshoot of One West, which shows you do horrible research. ISUBK is One West.
My claim number one.
He wanted to just stay on this point. No, man, we don't care if it's one west, one north, south, east. You're wrong with your information, sir. And that's what Sekou heard about. You know what he here for. So what if he said it wrong? I know the truth about it. You are not the original. You're a knockoff. Zion know, and everybody else in New York know. Cut it out.
Shalom to Gideon. Yeah, yeah, man. Merci, Your Honor.
Go ahead, Zion. What'd you say?
Nah, I was shouting out Gideon. You know what I'm saying? Shalom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Yeah, Sirius B, Asiatic, Zip, ID Dot out in the building, Silk the Shocker, and the rest of the team. We're peeking in, Harris Duncan, laughing at folks. Let's go.
Particularly ISUPK reinforces Eurocentric ideology and white supremacy talking points. That's my first claim.
Okay, and how does that make me want to debate you? That claim. What is that?
I just want to repeat it again.
We all heard you. This is not the Sekou show. This is the Sekou and Captain show. Hey, don't control me. I'm not yelling. I just want a one-side. If you're gonna make the first point that ISUBK Israelites.
If you don't want to debate me, I will make a presentation about it. But you got to
do a presentation regardless. I'm just simply saying your first claim is that.
Let me finish.
Am I yelling?
Yeah, you are.
You're saying you want to repeat what you just said. We heard what you said.
And I'll let you talk.
No, that's not the way this
See,
works.
temper tantrum. No. Well, come on, bro. You supposed to be a bishop, right?
He didn't do that with them Japhetites.
No, he didn't.
He ain't do none of that with those Ashkenazis.
Right. What's wrong with this character, man? Yeah. And Dougie said, and that's what I say, he's correct. ISP is Christian, which is European. First West, One West is washed up data, AGX 776.
It's Lutheranism, it's Protestantism. You know what I'm saying? Wrapped in Israelism.
Right. Like Yasser said, man. I mean, I'll let Yasser speak for himself. But you know, man, come on, bro. This is bad, man.
You know, Baba Yasser's gone, right?
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Baba Yasser. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Moment of silence for him. All right. What's the other elder just passed? What's the other elder just passed? The Kemetic brother.
Yeah. Silky backstage. We can't get you in, brother, because we need Elder Saul. Yeah. Elder Saul on the move right now, so it's all good.
Yeah. Not Infidesi. Was it Infidesi? What's the other brother that just passed? Baba Haru. Was it Baba Haru? Yeah, I think it's him. Yeah. 10 seconds for him too.
He also transcended.
Yeah, we'll give him 10 seconds.
Yes, sir.
All right, rest up, elders. All right, so let's get back to it, man. I mean, Tazaric, you're looking bad up here, man.
Yeah, this looks terrible.
You're looking terrible.
Too defensive.
Too defensive, too emotional.
Yeah.
Too trying to shift the blame and somebody else is doing something. I mean, it's just too much, bro. You're not looking like a champion. He never was in my eyes, but
he should be. Yeah, he should be comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Be comfortable.
Beat up on those Ashkenazis with respect. He was respectful to them Ashkenazis, and now when you get in a conversation with an African brother, you know what I'm saying, who will be swinging like strange fruit, just like you would. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a problem. Like, we are divided and conquered right now. And this is not helping our situation. Divide and conquer, bro. Don't you study?
Stopping you from.
Yeah. All right, Zach.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's commercial. Here we go. Let's get past this.
Multifamily real estate.
All right, here we go.
And I'll let you talk.
No, that's not the way this works, man. If you got 3 points.
Hold up, stay cool. Let's hear him out. Let's hear what he's gonna say.
If we got 3 points,
See what I'm saying? Let his hand go. Because he interrupted him. Now he get to segue in. Tazar's wrong on that point. It's me outside looking in.
3.
the reason why I'm saying it like this, because you said you only giving him an hour. So if you
I'm not about to give him an hour of talking.
hold up, if you giving him an hour, you gotta let him get it out so that
He did it. He got.
He's agitated for nothing.
Well, he was
Agitated. I'm not agitated. I'm not loud.
He up here crying.
He said he got. He said he got 3 points. He just said the first point is that ISUPK teaches a European-centric point. I want to discuss that point before he goes to the third point. What is wrong with saying that?
All right,
go ahead and discuss it. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Jeez.
Defend ISUPK not being Eurocentric. Right, whoa. Defend ISUPK not being Eurocentric. And ladies and gentlemen, he's not going to do it. Yeah, that's right, Babylon Done. Babylon Rising Power. Yeah, he's not going to do it. Watch.
Have a European-centric point. That's what I'm asking you.
Right. The first, I have more than 10 or 20 reasons to prove that, but I will deal with 2 right now. One is the teaching of the Hermetic hypothesis. You claim that Africans are Hamites. This talking point is Eurocentric, and it comes from European talking book. You cannot prove that Africans are Hamites from neither your Bible, from extra biblical sources.
Okay, there's his point. He's saying that not all Africans are considered Hamites. And then he's going to go into Ham's.
And that's true. That's absolutely true.
Yeah, he's going to go into 3 sons. He's going to go to I think Canaan and one more. Mizraim.
There's Afro-Semitic. It's called Afro-Semitic. Even the Paleo Hebrew that they use is Afro-Semitic. So you're not going to remove the Afro out of it, bruh. That's retarded.
Come on, man. Yeah, we got to keep it politically correct up in here. And
it's remedial. I'm sorry, I'll say remedial.
Debate Coliseum.
It's remedial. Yeah. No, it's remedial. You know what I'm saying? You know that language is Afro-Semitic. And it was primarily used, the Phoenician, you know what I'm saying? The Phoenician, that's just a Greek word for Canaanite.
Yeah. And John,
which is a ham sandwich for them. Come on, B.
But that's Sekou made a good point. Also, he could have hit him with a well, bro. If you're saying that you're an Israelite and they come from over the Middle East and migrated to West Africa and all that, how did they get here over here?
Right.
I mean,
he's not acknowledging the back migration, right? So there was a migration about 8,000 years ago of North Africans that moved up towards the base of the of southern Eurasia. And that's where the gene mutated into the J1, J2 haplos. And then it was still black. They were still black. Some migrated up further into the Caucasus Mountains, and a large portion of them migrated downward back into a back migration back into North Africa. And during and even Israel and that geographic location. And then when you had certain empires like the Babylonians, the Assyrian expulsion, the expulsion caused those back migration, a J1 black folk to further migrate into Central and West Africa. Otherwise, your whole argument about Deuteronomy 28 is freaking daggone. You're destroying it. The curse that y'all talk about. It's like you're working against your own doctrine by trying to say that all Africans, all Ethiopians, and all of these cats, all of them have no Israel or no Semitic, which is absurd. It means that you really don't understand genetic diversity, and that genetics or nationality is not the same as ethnicity. You understand what I'm saying? So So these cats are really showing a lack of understanding of some basic principles of biological science and transmigration. And that makes y'all look stupid. Y'all need to work on that. And half of them wouldn't even know they were Israelites if it wasn't for the commandment keepers and the Ethiopian issues that were going on in 1930 and then later on in 1940. You wouldn't even know. Y'all would still be thinking that Jesus was white. But y'all got y'all love that image of Kimbo sliced Jesus. Okay. Kimbo sliced Jesus, looking ass Negro. Come on, man. We gotta do better.
Yeah. I started back up.
My name is Eric Purdue.
Sources to prove that Africans are Hamites. And to add to that, the Hamite hypothesis was used to justify enslavement.
Question for you.
Can I finish?
Okay, go
ahead, man. Captain.
Just a quick question for you.
See, I got a little girl, man. Let him finish, Captain.
If you say Africans are not Hamites, who are the Hamites?
The Hamites in your Bible it mentioned 3 nations. Or 4. Mizraim, it mentioned Cush, it mentioned Canaan, and
Cush, the Ethiopians.
And those are not the definition of Africa.
Hey, Zion, is Cush the Ethiopians or some of them are? Cush.
All right, so yeah, so
some of them are Cush.
Back migration. So Cushites are Hamitic. However, you know what I'm saying? You got to remember, the Horn of Africa is only 48 miles away from southern Arabia, Yemen, right? That's where the kingdom of Sheba used to exist. It is now called Yemen. And when we look at the back migrations, we can see that many of the Yemenite Jews and the Amhara Ethiopians and Zagwes and Tigrays actually share the J1 haplo, meaning that they are Semitic. They are from Shem and not from Ham. There he is. There's Silky. My brother. Yo, Silky, you gotta bring me back in that chat, man. It's not showing, but yeah. So in order to try to see, they don't have. They're not really studying the science. They're making these really broad general claims based on geography and not on genetics, and that makes them look, remedial. I won't use the other R word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you're not really paying attention to what's going on. And biblically speaks, somebody said, prove it through the Bible. The whole entire Abraham story is about the back migration. Okay, so whether you believe that, if you don't believe that Abraham was a real person, the fact of the matter is that if you're saying that's a mythos, the myth oftentimes has truth to it. So while I don't believe in inerrancy, and I don't think that there is no myths in the Bible, but I think that the myths have historical basis, right? That just means that you have progenitors who are mythic, you know what I'm saying? But it's talking about the back migration of Afro-Semitics back into
you got Libyans first off, and then you got, not to mention the Atlas bear. That's only found in North Africa. Like there's a lot of stuff that's definitely it's the North. Yeah.
Hey, Silk, you got Silk, you got to cam up. You got to cam up so we know it's you. That's part of hold up. Okay, just cam up real quick so we know. He told me people got to cam up, show their face at least once. You ain't done? You got what's up, Ted? There you go. Peace. All right, go ahead, Silk.
Peace, Zion.
Hold on, I interrupted Silk, Ted.
Peace, Elder Suntan.
Let's Silk finish his thought.
But yeah, you got Libyans
Go ahead, Sil.
in there. You got the nomads in there. You got your pastoral, your traders. You know what I'm saying? You got your wise men that they're all in the desert. You know what I'm saying? But still, when you know what? That's the little crazy part about it is when you're speaking about that. You know, that's when it was desert. It used to be tropic before that. So if you go even way, they're starting like way. That's still like way later. Like that's way later in time. All that Arabic stuff. It's only like what, maybe 3000 BC. Like that stuff don't go that far back. But you gotta wait for the North African people to leave, go over there, get all that stuff going, and then they come back. There you go. You know what I'm saying? But if anybody wanna try me, let me know, cause my money's on Libya. Cause the old ancient world, Africa used to be called Libya. You know what I'm saying? Definitely North Africa used to be called Libya. You got them in the Bible. You got their language. If you go into the Libu Berbers, their language is extra super old. Then when you want to talk about the west of Egypt, that's Libya. And then if you really want to dig even further, before Egypt even unites and becomes Egypt, it was Libyan. They're fighting the Libyans the whole time. So the Libyans were established way before all those people even come about. And I'll chill on that.
Yeah, hold up. Let Sultan chime in. Go ahead, Elder Sultan. Tell everybody.
All right, peace to the panel and peace to all the chat, right? I want to start off by saying, first of all, to my brothers on the panel, my brother Mandinka and my brother Zion Warchild and even the Silky, but I want to get this to you first, JJ. I know good and dang gone well, and I'm just saying this for the record. You could talk with Sekou, you could talk with Captain. Any of these guys you would go pound for pound with, and you would make decent and a mess of the subject matter. Because one thing about you, JJ, and you know, I sit back and I observe, you are out the box. You're not just in the box. So with that said, I appreciate you and the information because you go where the information leads. See what I'm saying? And we got Captain, Brother Yara, Black Sage, all these guys, they in the box with their own interpretation, and can't nobody tell me about my personal spirituality, man. Spirituality is personal, right? So what you get with these guys, man, is a red herring. I'm just putting it just the way it is, because they deflects away from what the words say and come with their own interpretation. And make no mistake, I don't have no problem with these guys. I just don't have to follow them. When they get on here acting like they almighty and know it, or you don't know, that's when I just get irritated. Right? Because you're not right, and they are, according to interpretation. See, JJ, you put yours out there and let the people make a decision. You don't just insert it. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Okay.
And War Child, this is for you, right? Because you is another very intuitive brother.
Appreciate
I
it.
have a difference in opinion when we get to the Bible and we get to mythos, right? Because
yes, sir.
I have been dealing with it, man, since I've been 4 years old, right? So just me, because I still don't down how you think and how you process your information about your narrative of your deity and who you support, right?
Yes,
but
sir.
I think a lot of that book is mythology. And I talked to my pastor the other day. You know, I do heating and cooling, right? So his church, the furnace went out, and I went over there and restored everything, and me and him talked. And this guy, War Child, since I've been 20 years old, right? We go all the way back to when I was really 18, when he moved on my street. This guy has been the same way. You know how some pastors change, and some pastors, if you got a lot of money, they'll come let you in and kind of take over. This guy, he worked at Ford Motor Company. He ran this, me, him, his 2 kids, and his wife. We used to go to church like 4 times a week. The church is in a street called Joy Road here in Michigan, Detroit. Our church was there, right in front of these projects called the Herman Gardens. I'm saying all that to say this. This guy is still the same way since when I first met him. All his ideas and everything, he sticks to the scripture. That's why these guys can't really put nothing over on me about all this new stuff that they trying to project in. So when I say that I think half of it was mythos, because even him, he thinks it's, you know, a lot of it is not mythos. He think it is, you know what I'm saying? It's
right. All of it's literal, right?
Yeah,
I'm not an inerrancy. I don't believe in inerrancy. Yeah.
Okay, so I said all that to say this, man. Your perspective, I can pretty much rock with you before I would rock with Captain.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, certain things are mythological. So even with like Chinese history, in Chinese history, their martyrs and their heroes and stuff,
mythos.
They put a lot of extra stuff to those, and they did some great things.
And
however, now
that.
in the kung fu movies, these dudes are flying across roofs on some daggone crouching tiger, and we've always done that.
Right.
Our
That's
heroes.
all I'm saying.
Yeah. So we have to equate for the myth in things, and we have to be able to extract the history from it. So I don't say that the Bible is a history book. I say it's a historical book that you can find some historical fact in it, but you have to separate the myth from the history.
Let me say one more thing to you, because I asked this question to all my Christian, and I just say to all my Abrahamic faith people. I say this, and it's been said throughout the community. I say, I talked to my pastor, like I said yesterday, and I asked him, because he's really, I'm saying he there. He another he a 2-time Pastor Bennett, right? He sticks to the Abrahamic faith. So I asked him, I said, so Pastor, you know, with the whole congregation of people, the 12 disciples, Ruth, all these people that's in the Testaments, you know, I said, Pastor, you know, where are they remnants? Because we know Egypt was a community of people, and we know Egypt was a place and a time. So I said, where would and then he respectfully just said to me, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to religion, man, whether it's, and I'm glad Unc popped in, whether it's evolution or whether it's we've been created from God said let there be man, either one. I'm only rock. We don't know. So if they say it's evolution, good, okay.
I lean on the evolution side, because I
listen though, with all the scientific facts they got, you know what I'm saying? Even in evolution, they can't say that these bodies came from there. And with all of that, the same thing on the religious side, they can't say where did God made man. And he didn't come. Did he come from the rib? We
Absence
don't know.
Of evidence, yeah.
So it's up to, and I'll leave it at this. It's up to you to believe, to us to believe what our hearts feel believe. If you want to be a religious person and believe your way, I don't mess with you. If you want to be atheist, I'm not messing with you, because all of that's your own spirituality, your own thoughts and mind. When you go down to and go to sleep, and all your thoughts is yours. And who you pray to or however you live is yours. I learned to do that instead of attack somebody's way of thinking. So I'll rest there.
I appreciate it. West.
What's up, baby?
What's going on? You see my name, Warlord, up there, right?
Warlord. I like that. See, I like that. See, that's better. See? A little more catchy, yo.
Was trying to beat you up last night.
Off West rename me, y'all.
yeah. What was up to JJ 7000, Elder Suntan, and Warlord, yo? So let me say this. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
We do know that we do not come from the rib of a woman. We do know that. That's not even debatable. We do know that. It is part of the Hebraic belief system, which is in Judea and Palestine, right? The Garden of Eden in Asia. Okay, so that's where that's at. That story comes out of that environment, right? You got stories that predate that, like the Sumerian story about the flood, Utnapishtim, right? That's in that geographical region. It's a belief system. And so I don't even care to challenge people to make belief systems.
Right.
What I do say is that indigenous African people also had belief systems Indigenous Australians had belief system, Aboriginal. Native Americans had indigenous belief systems, right? And I'm never letting that get marginalized for Islam, Christianity, and Judaism that claim to have the God. Actually, in reality, it's a transformation from early human spiritual systems, believing in nature base, right? Thinking the things that around them held special powers. And over time, human beings get to a point where they just want to have one God and they write it in the book and do all that, right? But without those foundational beliefs, right, in everything, and then breaking it down to one thing, that is the progression of religion. So I'm never letting monotheism, like the black Hebrews act like they got something, or the Christians act like they got something. They actually have no more than the Stone Age people have. They just can transmit their message better based off of literature and written text. That's it.
There's so many people that
That's
believe
it.
it. That's
Now,
right.
now, as for science, science is different. See, science is based off of understanding the natural world.
In fact,
The pseudos, you know what I'm saying? They not only natural, they supernatural. They past natural. They supernatural. You feel me? They believe in things outside of the natural, right? A scientist and a scientifically thinking person does not think outside of the daggone natural. He doesn't support being supernatural. That's okay too. But evolution, we have a scientific theory. For the last 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, you had a man get up here and claim to have overthrown the scientific method and overthrown the scientists and overthrown what the world, including indigenous African people. You do know indigenous African people have scientists that went to major universities around the world. I hope you don't think we are not participating in that. African Americans have been to the best schools. Samantha Kate, I have him on my program, right? He's an evolutionary biological. He studied biological evolution. You know what I'm saying? He on his top game, African American, right? And he fight for black liberation. And so to continually say it's the white man's science and the white man frame of thinking is one of the most ridiculous things that a person could do. And that's what Enki routinely did. He claimed that I went against the Egyptians, right? He claimed, how can I have a name like Unk? Or how can Jabari practice what he considered to be comedic science or whatever the hell it is, right? And still follow science the same way the damn Catholic Church did. They was the first financiers of the church. The same way the Christians fixed the daggone calendar, right? That's why we say AD and BC, giving credit to the Christians. Copernicus, you know what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers, Newton, they was Christians, bro. And so obviously, if you learn how to separate your science from your religion, you can do great things. So just because I don't adhere to indigenous spiritual practices or social commandments doesn't mean that I'm going against them when I'm practicing science. See, that's what that man promoted. Y'all let that man do that without checking him. So I'm going to say this again and I'm going to shut up. African Americans, or whatever the hell you think yourself to be, can practice what you perceive to be indigenous African social cultural systems, Egyptian social cultural systems, and still adhere to the scientific method in understanding your world. Anybody that come amongst you and say that, they're a damn charlatan. You need to check out their whole demonstration because they flim-flamming and lying straight up and down, bro.
I 100% agree. You know what I'm saying? I adhere to, you know what I'm saying, a African, you know what I'm saying, system of belief. However, I do not deny scientific, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, thought.
Yeah, I get it.
So yeah, I don't do that. That's the difference between me and some other people who are so mystical in their thinking. And I think that is a compromised, you know what I'm saying, prefrontal cortex. You know what I'm saying? In the words of Robert Sapolsky. So I agree with Ankh West. I don't think that that we give enough credit. Now, there's a question I have for Ankh, but it slipped my mind.
Well, let me ask Ankh this question.
Yeah.
And I know what he's gonna say, but I just want him to put it out there because I had put something out here.
Oh, I remember it. Go ahead, Elder.
It's real quick. Hey, ain't no way. Well, I ain't gonna say no way because people think like they want to think. But when it comes to the Abrahamic faith, when it comes to science, can you mix evolution within? Can you twist them both together?
No, and that's no.
Thank you.
And I want you to know, y'all made a mistake on the panel. Evolution has nothing to do with the origin of life. That's a whole separate theory.
Who made a mistake?
Both of y'all. Y'all was saying that we don't know where life came. You said,
I said
Bible.
I don't. You can say
no, but no. And you said evolution don't know. You said the scientists don't know.
No. I'm saying that ideal is there, just like the ideal of monotheism. All of these ideals are there. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just trying to let you know they're not. Evolution don't have nothing to do with that.
Concrete evidence.
No. Listen. No. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Santan. I'm saying that evolution don't got shit to do with the origin of life. It would be a lie to get up here and tell the people that. It doesn't. That's all I'm saying. Look it up.
You gotta understand.
Yes, that's yes.
Okay. In your context, you right.
No, you're wrong. No, your context, y'all wrong. You gotta say. I'm going to tell you. I'm about to tell you. Listen, we don't gotta
go tell me.
Man, you talking? Listen, just pay attention. This statement will be a true statement. Listen, if you to say that religious people don't know where life comes from, check. And then you say the scientists say abiogenesis may be a potential place where life comes from. They don't know, and that's a check too. You're right there. But if you say evolution, the theory has nothing. And I'm gonna say it again. The scientific theory.
I'll give you that.
No. You're not giving it to me. That's exactly what it is.
In this conversation, I'll give you that. I can see. I don't want to hear you trying to authoritize me. And
I'm just telling you said it wrong, man. I don't want you to give me. Listen. First, listen. I don't need you to give anything.
How about that?
But I don't need you. I'm just saying I don't need you to give me anything.
I have to give it to you. You gave me a new thought process. I'm teachable. You gave me a new way to look at it. So if you can't accept somebody conceding and accepting that way,
that's different.
Like
I got you. You turned it on me. You're right. You turned it on me. You just turned it. I like the way you put me in the forward Nelson and switched it up. I ain't mad at you with that. If that's what you're saying, I can accept that. Listen, I can accept that. No problem. But what I will tell you is, for the last month and a half, you've been riding on the coattail of a quack doctor. And I know you don't like me to say it. I gotta say it. I'm not. No, I'm not. No. All right. Let's just do this. No. We're gonna do the 2 points. Hold on. Let's do the 2 points. Hold on. So you out your mouth stated that, which is the crux of the whole damn debate. You just killed the whole debate. You said out of your mouth, you said that pangenesis is not part of Charles Darwin's scientific theory. Check. But that was the goddamn debate. But yet you say I continually lost when you just admitted that what you read said it wasn't. And then guess what? Then you read it again and said, well, I think it's saying something different. No. The other part was that you read, it clearly said that pangenesis was a part of Charles Darwin's scientific work. Well, the debate question was, is pangenesis the only part of Charles Darwin's work? No, it's not, because another one of his parts was his theory on natural selection. So you answered the goddamn debate question with them 2 things you said, bro, but yet you keep saying that man won. How could he win when you just beat that nigga all the way up for real? That's what I'm saying. That there's a disconnect somewhere.
All right, time out, y'all. Time out. Yo, I got the rollout because I got another show coming back to back on the HOK.
Bet.
Oh, you came in late.
Came in perfect. I enjoyed the discourse with the
Can I ask Unc West one question? I already know what the answer is.
No, I gotta move. Forward, Zion. Because I'm going live right now on the HOK.
All right.
Peace, y'all. Thank y'all, man. JJ.
All right, brothers. All right, Elder. Think about what I just said now.
Yeah, because I'm gonna keep putting you in that Fort Nelson until you straighten up.
All right.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, peace.